New week, new me. I said to myself when I woke up this morning, but guess what? I'm still the same late OG. Yo, big up to everybody that is here already. Shout out to Yale, shout out to Doctor, shout out to Ika Heng. We are on African time, my brother. You know what? I have an excuse though. I've been working so hard lately. I've been working so hard. I'm proud of myself. Obviously I would have loved to what's the word? To, like be able to enjoy the Premier League games, all of them, because there was some good games, Um especially Liverpool, Man City. But you know what? It is what it is. We're here. I'm Matter of fact, I remember not listening to, I mean, not watching and just listening and looking in the watch along, because like I had to leave for work like for the last 15 minutes. So it was a early walk out of the game, if you know what I mean. Anyway, big up to everybody in the building. Shout out to Bath Time as well. Shout out to Kenny Fen TV saying I ain't listening to Ten Hag. We're gonna start with Erik Ten Hag and then we'll go talk about the Man United Everton review. Shout out to Bath Time saying, right, I've got a free 30 minutes at work and you're not even wearing your orange beanie. Oh, where's the orange? I thought you don't like the orange beanie. Bath Time, it's funny. I show one of the other shows earlier on this week when you just said something like, does he always wear the same clothes? I couldn't stop laughing at that. Anyway. Let's start with Erik Ten Hag. That's how today's show is gonna start. And matter of fact, let me just share the link early. If Bath Time wants to call in, Doctor wants to call in, Kenny, Ika Heng, if Ika Heng wants to call in, or Yale. I know Yale has promised us one day it'll happen. And I'm still waiting, Yale. I'm still waiting. That will be the day. Maybe that's what you need. That's what we need for us to start winning games again. Anyway, let's talk about Erik Ten Hag first, right after. Football Power Hour! All right. So first things first, men like Fabrizio with the link up for the news. Like pretty much. I saw the tweet from Fabrizio and then a couple of other media posts or media outlets talking about the fact that Erik Ten Hag was doing an interview with SEG Stories, and yeah, he said his buzzword all Erik Ten Hag has had his few like words that he always liked to say, and he was at it again with good ain't good enough. Look at that. We had many highs in Man United, but as I always say, there's always room for improvement. This is Erik Ten Hag's speech right here. Good is not good enough. There's always room for improvement. Those were the days. Those were the days. It's crazy how like managers that you sometimes think are so sensible, they can sort of start sounding crazy when they are in difficult positions and they start saying, like I remember Erik Ten Hag's analysis of games. At one point, I was like, huh? What is he saying? And nowadays, like you can actually see Pep Guardiola said he saw City's bright future in the loss to Liverpool. It's like it's weird. It's weird when those things happen. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe you guys have seen it as well. But like, it's just crazy to see how managers sometimes, when they're in moments of turbulence, they end up saying stuff to the media, and you're like, "Hey, what is he talking about?" City's bright future. Crazy from Pep Guardiola to say that. But anyway, Erik Ten Hag, went on obviously to say other things. Like I think he was asked about, oh, when are you gonna be working again? And then he said, if there's one thing Actually, before that, he said these words that made me say, "Man, Erik Ten Hag. I used to really want this project to work, by the way, but he said, if there's one thing I miss, it's Old Trafford." Oh man, I was like, this guy. I'm not trying to be sentimental on a Monday morning, but it was nice to hear Erik Ten Hag say that. Good is not good enough. He lost 7-0 to Liverpool, says bath time. Yeah, man. No, that was one of the things I'll never forget. And the banter that came with it afterwards, and the loss to Man City. These guys were just mauling Manchester United, under Erik Ten Hag. And yeah, I believe like at some point you have to resuscitate, uh, uh, you know, when and do a big thing. Because for me, I've always maintained and will always say these players we have are frauds at Man United, and like we went through so many managers. Some of them are good managers, some of them are world class, big, exceptional managers, and somehow a lot of these players are still there, and they need to be flushed out first before we can actually start talking about like, oh, what are we doing, what are like start really analyzing as a club and having the standards that we're used to because of the virtue of being how big Manchester United is. Anyway, let me remind you, Erik Ten Hag's coaching record as Man United manager in all competitions. He played 128 games and had 72 wins, 20 draws. Let me show you this. 36 losses. Man, until Ten Hag. No, SLD. I was world class. I was talking about Jose Mourinho. Louis van Gaal, you can say exceptional. No. Not calling David Moyes world class by no means. But this is like, 2 trophies won, 3 finals, 56.3% win percentage. This is Erik Ten Hag days, man. And how many losses are we at with our brother? I'm just curious. Ruben Amorim's record in all competitions so far. I know it's not let's see. I know it's not looking good because he came here in November. Yo, first of all, big up Ben like Keddy in the building.
Big up, big up.
200 subs.
Big up, Botswana Papi. Botswana Papi, how you been doing, my friend?
Bro, I've been good. I've just been like, I was working a lot over the week. So now,
You've been working? Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
catching up on the football.
Work rate, man. Work rate. Work
Yes,
rate
sir.
it is, my friend. It's a work rate.
What did you think about what I said about right now? Bath Time says, to be fair, David Moyes winning a European trophy for West Ham is a world-class achievement. He was just bollocks for us. Like SLD misunderstood me because SLD thought I said David Moyes was world-class when I was talking about
No.
But do you rate David Moyes since we're on the topic? So
I'd say not highly, but he's okay. He's more like he's like I would consider him like as a a mid-table coach in my opinion. To be honest with you, yeah.
Right. That's a great for me. For me,
that Conference League trophy, it was for me that he basically overachieved. To be honest with you, he actually overachieved. Yeah.
I wouldn't characterize it. For me personally, I wouldn't say he overachieved. I'd say like he's a good manager that has like Premier League standard Premier League manager. That's how I classify David Moyes. And by standard, I mean like he can organize a good team, coach, like given the time. Also, he can actually get a squad to believe in his ideas and his identity. And then, every now and then he'll win like something,
Papi,
You know.
Papi, this is what this fan base they don't understand about David Moyes.
Yeah.
David Moyes has already managed Everton back in 2006, if I'm not be
Hundred
mistaken.
percent. Yes, this is his
Yeah,
second
yeah, he,
season
he he
there. Yeah.
managed. This is his second time he basically managed Everton Football Club. So he knows the club. He's already been like a proven Premier League
Mm-hmm.
proven coach. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand. I don't understand like why this fan base wants to have this flipping narratives about Ruben Amorim, as if Moyes is a, like, I'd say Moyes is a better experienced coach, because he's been there in the Premier League for a while.
He's
Ruben
been.
Amorim, he's been there for 4 months. I don't understand why this fan base want to create a narrative as if like they want to turn their backs against Ruben Amorim. I
Mhm.
really, I really, I really don't even understand about this fan base. Like, see, right?
Yes. Yes.
All
Speak
these,
on it.
bro, all these men, right? They were virtually, indirectly telling us, or this head coach wants to, or this head coach wants to, he has to tweak the system. Is that, hold on a minute. Did it
Yeah.
like? Hold on a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold
Wait a
on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah.
minute. but
They,
but
they,
bro, but bro,
yeah.
the manager. Apologies, head coach. I'm used to saying manager. The
Yeah.
head coach,
Yes.
every
Yes.
single day, every week, he has tweaked the system. He's tried Mainu as a nine. He's tried. He's tried like he's tried two he's tried two strikers up front. He's tried Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund up front. He was playing 3-4-1-2. He played 3-4-2-1. He was playing like 5-4-1. Like
Mm-hmm.
just help me to understand. Isn't this like a multi system then?
Yeah.
Help me to understand. Is it
No.
is it is it a multi systems, or is he just playing like only just one system? Help me to understand.
Ruben Amorim.
Yeah,
So I think he has different instructions for different games, but you can tell there's one thing that's consistent is you see a back three, you see wing backs that are supposed to help when we're transitioning, and also like you see them sometimes getting involved with the attack. You saw like how Ahmad Diallo when he was still around, like
yeah,
his
yeah,
whole
yeah.
contributions from right wing back. You saw, but like I think like the it's also very difficult to really judge what is the actual pattern of play that's being established. Because like when you look at that Everton game, like you realize that a free kick saved us, a moment of Ugarte scoring with
I
his
agree.
left foot. I
I
don't know
agree.
if you can find a video of Ugarte scoring with his left foot in his life, because in my mind, I think he's right-footed. Let me just double check.
I
But you know what I mean?
I'm
It's like
pretty sure.
rare
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm
rare
pretty sure he's
events,
a right
Kenny,
footer.
rare
Yeah.
events happened for us to actually get a result from that Everton game. Like Bruno,
Exactly.
the last free kick we scored must be in the Premier League, must be Ronaldo, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
CR7, CR7.
Bruno
Yeah.
did score one where it deflected. Was it that was in the that was a
A cup.
different.
It wasn't a cup though.
It was in a
It
cup
wasn't really in
game,
the Prem.
right? Yeah, it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
deflected versus some. So in the Premier League, it's still Cristiano Ronaldo in 2022 or whatever that year was. So it's
Exactly.
like
Facts.
weird
Facts.
trying when you're asking me a very brilliant question like that. I actually can. I want the Ruben Amorim project to work, but right now, I'm not seeing. I was telling this to Joe and the good, bad, and ugly yesterday as well. I'm not seeing proper patterns of play that I'm seeing some things that like feel like there is an intention, but it's not convincing me yet. You know what I mean? You know,
I
and,
actually
and that could be
I
on the players. That could be the players that are actually really at fault for this. There's no actual like I don't know. Let's bring in courts as well. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
what I have to say is that, right,
yeah,
for me, if you actually watch the Spurs game, how we actually considered that first goal.
yeah.
Like Ruben Amorim, he was instructing the players to press, like to press. to press to actually man mark by basically using a 5-4-1 formation.
Okay.
These men, they just lacked intensity. Remember, I remember this conversation
But that Spurs
about
game, that Spurs game, you saw Dallo, like it wasn't it, was it Pedro Porro who just ran and then from there squared the ball for like Brendan Johnson or somebody like and that's how the very you talking about the Spurs game when we had the red card, right? Or are you talking about a different one?
no, the one where
The
the
latest one.
the one latest one. Yeah, I'm talking about the latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, right? For me,
Okay.
I've been saying this for a very long time. In the past I've defended, and I always usually say like these players they just don't even wanna they
Mm-hmm.
just they just don't wanna really be like intense. They just
Yeah.
don't want to work hard enough,
Yeah.
bro. I'm starting to doubt even delete. I'm doubting him. He's not convincing. I'm
Bro.
I'm sorry. Like I wanted him to do well. I liked Dillit. He was a good signing, but he looked really fragile in last week and now itself. Bro, we were lucky that we didn't get that pen. For me, it was a dive, but we were just lucky that we were just lucky. Like we just got away with that. Bro, there were like what? There were four players. There were four players. They didn't even anticipate the rebound.
You know
That
what's
was that
funny,
was an
Kenny? What's
yeah.
Kenny, you know what's funny? I think I remember you one time saying that you don't like VAR, but now VAR saved us.
Yeah. For me like Ashley Young,
Yeah.
for me like Ashley Young dived still though, to be honest. It wasn't a pen for me, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
okay, okay. But you hear what I'm saying. I remember you saying ban VAR, you don't like VAR. Like I think it was after
No,
after
what
the
my
City game.
papi, my point was,
Yeah,
my point was the personnel operating the VAR had they have to
okay,
be banned in my
okay.
opinion. I do not mind the VAR technology. It works well in the Premier League, but I just
Mm,
hate the personnel who operate the VAR. That's just about it.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
a coach star, come in, man. Coach star, come
Oh
in.
no, he actually just dropped out. I think he might be driving or something. So God star.
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna share
okay.
the link anyway for anybody that wants to join in. Yes, Sibusi, so please call in. Yes. How do I join? You just gotta click the link that's in the chat right there, bro. Um,
Big up to Siboso.
one last thing that I wanted to say and wrap up on Ten Hag, right? It's the last thing that he said was like, and we'll continue Man United if you have the time, but like the main thing that I that got me thinking this morning, because Ten Hag said, I've already decided not to take any job until the 1st of July. So until the start of the new season. He pretty much like like
He
he's
might he might join Spurs. He might
that's
probably join Spurs.
literally what I was about to ask you. I was like, Ange, mate, this is your replacement. How would
Yeah,
it feel seeing Erik Ten Hag at Spurs, bro? Because it's very likely to happen.
it might happen. It might happen. For me, it might happen. I remembered Munch actually mentioned this like few months ago
yeah.
about Ten Hag joining Spurs. It's possible. I'm not gonna lie. It is actually possible because I don't think Ten Hag is gonna go Real Madrid. I'm not sure if
No.
Ancelotti kind of extended his contract.
Yeah.
Did he actually extend his contract?
Angelo. No, I think he did. I think he did. He's gonna do like I think 2 more years. There's and a plus
Or
one.
2 more years? Yeah,
Yeah.
2 more years. Two more
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, no, but definitely Real Madrid is too big. I agree with you. Like Spurs, it seems like the perfect place for him to go test his ideas.
Yeah,
You know.
for me, for me, Ten Hag to Spurs. Yeah, I want to. I want to see expressions oozing, lose his mind.
And maybe you might see Ajax football at Spurs. I'd be so pissed if that ever happens. If you see the Ajax football at Spurs and we're still out here struggling with Ruben,
No, no, no,
oh no.
no. He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave that. Either that Benton core
Mm.
or even that Sar exposed in DM, bro. He's gonna leave them exposed. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna play a 3-1-6. That
Bro, that'll be
it's all good.
crazy.
Bro, bots, you're good. It's just Joe Blackman, bro. He's just trying to influence you with this all those TA. Bro, this Joe Blackman guy. Oh, bro, I know his game well, bro. I know his game.
Oh, really? Speak on
I
it,
know
sir.
his. Nah,
Speak
I
on
know
it.
his game, bro. I know his game very well, man.
Talk about
Man,
it, Sashim. Talk
man
about
said, man said, oh yeah, we should have kept Ten Hag back, bro. If we had Ten Hag, we would be playing Europa League knockout stages. I'm telling you right now, we will
it.
be playing we will be playing extra games under Ten Hag. Come on, man.
Yeah. Games behind closed doors, bro.
Yeah, come on,
No,
man.
it's a shame. This is tough place that we're in, bro. I just want to make sure that like we stop blaming the manager because like I'm tired of that.
I'm not blaming. Listen, I'm not blaming Ruben Amorim, but
Yeah,
yes, if I do not mind a valid criticisms towards Ruben Amorim, but
yeah.
please, yeah, stop, stop this Amorim out, stop this fence league, stop this nonsense, man, stop
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm tired of this nonsense, bro. The man just came for 4 months. The man just came here for 4 months, and bro, people on in group chat says, oh, but he's not even adapting in the Premier League and all. He's trying to adapt in the Premier League. he's
Yeah,
he's learning on the job. The man is probably around like Arteta's age.
yeah,
Remember when like Arteta joined Arsenal in his first 4 seasons? The
yeah,
man was 15th. He
yeah.
never won a single game in like what few months.
100%.
This is
100%.
this is
SDL.
us right now.
I know. I
Th- th-
agree with you, bro. Rebel just commented saying we must stop with this thing of asking the managers to go. We really are a toxic fan group. We
Bro,
all
100%.
put in right. Well, need to go in ourselves. That's the thing. That's the mentality shift that I've been asking
Bro,
for.
exactly, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly, bro. Bro,
yeah.
some people, bro, very few people against, bro. I do not understand, yeah.
Mm,
Like, see, all these tweaking systems and like all that. I'm here for it. Let the guy know his players first. Let
yeah.
the guy have a pre-season, my friend.
Mm,
Right?
mm,
And
mm.
and and, and guys, let's just remember, we are still a good cup team. We have, and we and right, bro. I'm listen, yeah. I think I'm more like, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
I'm more confident in winning the FA Cup than the Europa League. I still don't think we should be in the Champions League, because I do not think this squad is good enough to compete in the Champions League. I'd rather Europa League next season, because at least, because anyways, we have to be in a Europe. We have to be in Europe next season.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well,
So
okay, all right, my broski. No, I appreciate you. I
big
thank
up,
you
man.
for saying that. Big up, Kenny. I don't know how we're gonna make the Europa League though, because we're in it right now. So our only option is to. I think he meant Champions League. But big up, Kenny. He was spitting fire today. Incredible, man. Especially like there's a lot of very very good points to unpack there. Let me bring in men like Sibu Siso in the house. First time talking to Sibu. What, what's up, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Why are you calling from South Africa?
Yeah, I'm calling. I am calling from South Africa.
Oh, really? Which part of South Africa are you in,
I'm
bro?
in. I'm in Benoni, Gauteng.
In Gauteng. Nice.
Yes.
Nice, 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 nice. I grew up in Soshanguve in Pretoria.
You did.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well,
I'm
like my
Zambezi.
aunt used to live there, so that's
Oh,
that's
oh.
that's why every time I'm Zanzi in the house, bro. So yeah, let's talk, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm just. I'm just angry today. I'm just angry
bro.
because when I woke up today, I was like, nah. There's nothing wrong with my team. We just have to lose as much as we can. We need to lose as much as we can. Because I was looking at the match and
Yeah,
thinking, only the good players will save us, right? We all
yeah,
know that.
yeah.
And then the bad players will just let us lose, right? So
Yeah.
if we lose as much as we can, everyone will see that no, the problems are these guys, right? If we win by mistake or chances, oh my days, we'll continue doing the same things we've been doing.
But Sibu, like, bro, how many losses can we take, bro? Like, I'm out here, like, bro,
That's
they
why I'm
has to
saying
be
as
a
much as
limit
we can.
because you can't tell me that like a team with a 40-year-old, bro, gave us problems. We spent 70 minutes, 0 shots on target. Like, are we that bad? Is the coach like,
We need
I'm bro,
we
I'm
need to
scratching
show
my
that we
head.
are that bad. So that as soon as the season ends, everyone from the board till the coach, we understand that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But if we
Hmm.
just continue winning with like those chances we got, there's nothing that's going to change. And we've been through this cycle over and over again.
Bro,
Because Bruno's going to always do that. Every match he's
yeah,
going to try his best and get us a win.
yeah.
But what happens when we still have a Casemiro running around like a headless chicken?
Yeah. So in your opinion, I want to know about the Everton game. Do you
Uh-huh.
think also that Ruben Amorim is doing the best he can with the tools he has?
I think I think he's trying his best. Yes, I do. But I
Yeah.
also think it helps that he's trying to not change his system at all. So that
Mm,
we all understand what he's trying to do. Because
yeah.
obviously if he does try and change the system like a thing it did Ten Hag did, we'll
Yeah.
just end up doing the same things again.
Cycle. Same cycle.
Yes. Mm.
Hey man, it's tough. It's tough. I want to
It
explain
is.
to SLD in the chat saying, "Look, I was preaching Amorim words. The storm is coming now. I'm Amorim out. I'm not Amorim out. I'm
I
trying to
am not.
what's going
No
on.
way.
You know, the thing is, it's difficult for me because like one time I just think I'm like, yeah, as you said, in moments of individual brilliance is how we
Mm.
escape. Bruno and Ugarte just bailing Amorim out. But I'm wondering also, like, is it for me? My criticism of if I was Ruben, I would use the Premier League as the training ground. The Premier League is the place where you okay. It doesn't matter if you always get a win because right now there's no difference if you get eighth or 14th or ninth or 14th. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
like it's especially financially, maybe it's not that much of a big difference. But um, I would want to see more youth in the Premier League games. More like right now, Chido Obi Martin should be getting 30 minutes for the rest of the season, bro. About 30 minutes or 15 minutes per game. Just so that like it's preseason when uh do you get what I'm trying to say? Like it's preseason time and start using them games as actual preseason, you know?
Yes. I understand that because obviously we all know that our season is over.
Yeah,
So if he just tries and puts
yeah.
in those young players and then we see who can we take for the next season, at least we have something.
You remember Osibu, what happened with Frank Lampard at Chelsea when they had the transfer ban and then they had to like start playing all these youngsters and you see all the good names coming out of the academy. Is because they
Mm.
were given the chance to practice in actual like Premier League conditions where there's no consequences, or you know what I mean by no consequences in the league. Everybody
Mm.
understands Chelsea's in a transfer ban, so you play whoever. Let Hudson Odoi come out. Let whatever what's his name?
Mm.
Reece James. Let all this new talent that started coming out of the Chelsea academy or into the limelight. So right now is the chance for Ruben Amorim to be doing that, bro. That's all I want to see. I'm not asking for much. Like you said, Premier League is done and dusted. You know, there's nothing to play for in the Premier League.
But don't you think he just doesn't trust the thing, the youth? Or our young
Man, I
players.
don't understand. I don't understand
What
this
if
thing
he's
of
been there
trust.
and stopped and said, no, these ones, no, not my system.
No. He's not thinking about the youth too much. He's just trying to figure out. He's bamboozled. He's like, wait,
Oh
these
yeah.
guys are that bad. He's having the moment that we've been having as fans where you're like, oh, they
Yeah.
can show you. Like, You remember Benny talked about this. He's like, in training, we look so good. We can look like, bring on Real Madrid, bring on whoever. We'll show them a good game. But then on the actual, when the lights are on, the cameras are recording. They look so different. And we saw Ruben Amorim process that on the pitch versus Everton. Like, and he's having all these like actual like phases of like understanding that, wow, these guys are criminals. I don't understand like the it's just like when we attack, we have less players. It's 3 players attacking. When we're defending, we're still not defending convincingly, bro. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
It is.
Where do you stand on Hoyland, by the way?
Oh, I love that player.
Yeah,
I am in love with that striker. I just think it doesn't matter who's going to be the striker for Manchester United unless we get just a proper midfield. There's nothing a striker's going to do. Because if you actually think about it, we've bought every kind of striker we could. We've had Lukaku in our team, but nothing happened with Lukaku. We have Hoyland, same thing. I just think we need a proper midfielder who plays to just pass the strike. Just give the ball to the strike. He'll score. He's a very good finisher. I swear, I promise you, he's going. I see the lights.
No, bro. No.
I am so in love with the striker. I don't know.
Bro.
I promise. We do not have a passing. We don't have a passing midfield.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Bro, I gotta tell you, I want it to work, but for me,
You don't see it happening.
But it's not working. The kid, I need to. If I was, I'd ask Hoyland, bro. Do you think? Let's have an honest conversation, bro. Do you think you're in the right league? Just like, listen. You are my brother. You know, you brought up Lukaku. Lukaku is not given this time. Igalo was not given this kind of Messi. You cannot do 2 years. 2 years at Man United, bro, and not show proper improvement. Right now, you need to. I'm thankful. Court Star just pulled up. Court Star has a question. I'm sure. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what
he said? He said he loves this striker.
I am in love with Hoyland.
He says we haven't gotten a player of this profile in a long time, and we should keep.
He's the answer. We just need the proper midfielder. I promise we'll get you.
Bro.
I don't even know what to say. How do I say your name?
Musis, you can call me Gift.
Gift.
Nah, bro. What's your Subisiso? How do I say it?
Return the gift, bro.
Subisiso.
Yes.
Sibusiso, yeah.
Like what type of date? Like honestly. Like genuinely.
Can I ask you guys a question? Can I ask you guys a question? What is it about him that you guys don't like?
The first touch is he like there's this spray, insect repellent, right? Somebody sprayed Hoyland's boots with ball repellent, bro.
Nah. Okay, no. Have you watched any of the games recently?
I've watched every single game of Manchester United. I don't miss a game. I don't even miss one game.
I know, big up to you for not missing a game. But are you sure you're watching the TV, like the right side of the TV?
like
you're watching the back of the
TV? Not.
Are you watching the back of the TV or the side of it or?
But I feel like you guys are just judging him like he's supposed to be the best striker in the world. He's not going to give us that, but he is our answer. I can see it.
So all I said.
If he's the answer, I'm not asking any questions.
All I said, when I at the beginning of this, I said, look, I wanted the project to work, bro. Let me, but right now, there's nothing convincing. I'm just opening up his stats. The first year, right? When did he come? 23, 24, or the one before that? Let's see. It's here we go. Okay, 22, 23. That's when he was yeah, so he came to us last year, right? This is his second year. I think. Okay. So listen to this. After
Anyway,
30
I gotta go. But this is a horrendous take. But big up yourself, Civicio. I like honestly,
he's
if this is
joking.
what love looks like, if this is what love looks like, I'm worried for you, bro. Like, if this is what your love looks like, I'm worried for you, bro.
Brother.
And he's from your part of the world, bots. He's from your
No,
part
we
of the
don't
world. I
claim
just need
him.
to say.
We don't claim
Nah,
him.
nah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's why I said return the gift to sender. We don't claim this one.
Nah, that's fine. Your people's all
Stay
for one
safe
and
on
that.
the road.
Right, big
Stay
up.
safe on the road. All right, brother. You see somebody's driving and they heard you say this, and they had to come in and say, "No, bro, you are embarrassing us." Wow, guys, this is what I was saying. Listen, look at these stats. I want to show you guys these stats real quick. Big up to Sibusiso, by the way. Hoyland, 30 Premier League goals, 30 Premier League matches, pardon me, 10 goals. You know? And I thought, okay, this is the first time, like, there he is. All right, Sibu. So this guy, like, he promised me, you know what I mean? Like, I saw something at first. I was like, he's got a good left foot, the power. There's something in that finishing. But so many things have to happen as a striker for you to actually put your foot through that ball. You have to have made the right run.
Okay.
You have to
I
have made
understand the statement, right?
yeah, go ahead.
Now, the problem with the statement is that we have to look at everything combined and all the other strikers against his stats, right?
Yeah.
If we say a Erling Haaland at his age, he was doing the same numbers.
Oh,
Every striker at the same age, they were doing the same numbers.
no,
Just
no,
give
no, no,
them
no,
for
no,
a
no, no, no.
chance.
Sibusiso,
And
no,
actually,
no,
wait, one more thing, one more
no, brother.
statement. They
Stop
were not
right
paying
there.
for Manchester
Hold up.
United.
Pull over. Erling Haaland at the same age that
How old?
Rasmus Højlund is.
How old is Rasmus?
Rasmus Højlund right now, bro, he is 22. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm telling you this the actual truth, because we
Yes.
want here's the thing. Rasmus Højlund at this age, he's 22 years old, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you telling me? Okay, maybe the Haaland thingy, the Haaland example was a bit far-fetched. All right, but every other striker,
It
22
was
years
more than
old.
far-fetched, bro.
But let's think about it.
It was
Let's
more
think
than
about it.
far-fetched.
Let's think about it. If you pull up every other striker at age 21, they would not score even 5 goals for Manchester United. Come on, give my boy.
Exactly, Ricky. Ricky says sit with him for that opinion. He's now he's moving the goalposts. You gotta use Haaland as comparison to Højlund. You didn't watch the Dortmund games at all. Even before Dortmund, Haaland was tearing it up, bro. He was killing it.
But he was not taking it up for Manchester United.
No.
This Man U is the biggest club in the world.
Okay.
And you expect a 22-year-old to just score 15 goals. Come on, guys, please. 15. Not even Rashford was doing those numbers at 22. Ah, come on. You are kidding my boy.
No, and you see all the examples you're pulling up, bro. They're the worst ones.
Now, okay, let's look at the stats. They will tell you every other striker was not doing the same numbers. Why do you expect him to do them? At
Okay.
Manchester United.
As I gotta ask you, do you think Igalo was given enough time at Man United?
Igalo was just bad.
Really? What was
I
bad about
looked at him and thought, if it wasn't for the players that were around him, he was not going to succeed.
So you brought up Lukaku, bro. This is all I'm trying to get to right now is to show you that look, to spend to wear the number 9 shirt at Man United and spend more than 2 years, bro. Like, you have to have been showing clear signs of improvement. You are the one mentioning this is Manchester United. This is not a developmental center. I don't know if Haaland is a late bloomer or will never bloom or never bloomer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm now like making my mind up saying that, bro, this is, you have right now until right now in the end of the season, Rasmus Højlund to wake to your ship is sinking. is tanking. And at the end of the season, if there is no like resuscitation, there's no wake up, bro. He has to be gone. He has to be gone.
Gone.
Other people have been
Okay, not even on the
less.
bench.
Huh?
Bench. Not even on the bench. At least you must sit on the bench and watch.
I meant Haaland. Yeah. So, sorry, what did you say? Sorry, I was just responding to the chat.
I'm saying I understand what you guys want because we are not a developmental team.
Yeah.
We could just buy a proper striker as you guys want. Put this boy on the bench. He'll still. I promise. This guy just needs time. At least 2 more years.
2 more years.
2 more years.
This guy's taking a piss. You want to do 4 years to judge if a player will be a good number 9 or not. South Africa. What? I just spin the wheel now. I can't. So exactly, Ricky. What should we do? This is Sibusiso's debut call, you know. What should we do? Spin the wheel. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel. All right, Sibusiso, you see what you've done, bro.
I'm back.
You see what you've done.
But I promise you, he's the answer. Okay, not the answer, but he's going to succeed.
Bro, you killed me today, you know. You see our fellow brethren, bro, they're going, no. We have to spin the wheel of justice for you, because you can't come here and not say stuff like this, like without consequence.
Am I not supposed to believe in my strike?
If delusion was a person, this is what it sounds like. So you are just saying that you said he's got what does Højlund have that we're not seeing? I really gotta understand this love.
Okay,
bro. That
I see the finishing. Right,
okay.
As soon as we pass him the ball in a proper way, he's going to score. I celebrate before he even does anything.
That's exactly the point that I was just saying, that, bro, if you're going to make a connection with that left foot, so many decisions have to have happened, correct decisions. And for me, that's the thing that I'm struggling, bro. I'm not seeing anything that's showing that Højlund is improving decision making. He's improving his dribbling. He's improving his first touch. He's improving how he battles how he confuses, confuses the opposition center backs. Because sometimes you gotta learn how to actually play with our minds, and that leads you to being able to make the right runs. Run first post when they're not running first post because they think you're going far post. Do you get what I mean, bro? It's there's so many elements of his game that are left behind, bro.
Yes, that's why I'm asking for that 2 years. Obviously, it won't take 2 seasons to become a big striker, 15 goal striker, 25 goals.
So you saw the stat. You said 25 goals.
I know.
Look.
I think the problem here is that we are Man United fans and we've seen beautiful strikers play for our team.
Okay.
I think the problem is right there.
So we should just forget
We've
about
been forced
that
to watch Martial
and
doing
work
some weird things.
We should just work with a Scandinavian Benteke. That's what you want, bro. Bro. No. This guy's Benteke. It's just that he's a different skin color. You're not seeing it. Maybe that's why. And I'm sad, bro.
It has nothing to do with skin color.
What is it then? What's the hype?
I don't know, but I look at that.
Do you know that guy, that West Ham? What is it? Full crew, who scored some good goals in the Euros. You remember him, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So like we should go get him because he can make a good connection with the ball with his dominant foot. Because that's the exact same thing that you said. Let me bring in Wajid. Is it a color thing, says Kenny? Watch it, bro. Help me talk to my brother, bro.
No. See, but listen, man. It's currently 8:30 in the morning in beautiful Mexico City. I thought I'd support my boy, but this is why you end up eating hot chips. because you give people like this time on your channel. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to understand.
No.
No,
So bots. You know, like when there's a recovering addict for like alcoholism and drugs and stuff, they
Yeah.
gotta help themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
They gotta go to rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta help themselves before you help them. What are you, bro? What am I listening to? Why am I gonna give Rasmus Højlund another 2 seasons? I've heard Haaland's name being brought up. I've heard Lukaku's name being brought up. Bro, we beg for someone like Lukaku at this moment in time. You're talking Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we get Lukaku back, right?
Yeah.
Is he going to score more goals than Holland, do you think? He's
Yes.
probably going to
Yes.
score 3 more goals.
Yes.
How is that
Nothing
even a
more.
question?
I'm sorry.
More.
Do you know how many goals and assists Lukaku's got in Serie A at this moment in time?
But it's
Before you,
Serie A and Manchester United.
do you know what Lukaku did at Man United?
Did he play well for us? Did Lukaku play well for Manchester United? Is my question.
Brother.
Did you watch Lukaku and think he's good?
I'm sorry. Do you not remember what he did that night in PSG in Paris when we beat PSG?
All right, let's
No. I'm asking the question, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what he did that night against in Paris against PSG?
Do you remember? Steve Ciso. You there?
Yeah, swear to yeah. This is the type of conversation. His first season with us, right?
There
He
it
got 16 in the league, 7 assists. He got 5 in the Champions League. He got that's 20. And he got 1 in the Super Cup.
is. Yeah. And then in 2018, 2019.
I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
What
Okay.
are these
No.
Lukaku's debt?
Wajid was asking you, do you know, like a question? He was asking you, do you remember what Lukaku did?
Yes, I did, but I did not see it and think. Oh,
You
that's so
think
amazing.
you think Rasmus Højlund is better than Lukaku was at Man United?
Not obviously not at this current
No.
moment. It's not.
No.
Do
Just
I
answer
think
the
he's
question.
going to be better than Lukaku? Of course.
No. I'm not saying no. Was Lukaku better than Rasmus Højlund?
The time when he was playing for Manchester United, Lukaku.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he was, stats-wise,
Right.
but me watching him, I don't think he would have done anything of great value for Manchester United. I honestly
You don't
look at
think Lukaku did anything of great, and you think Rasmus Højlund is banging? Do you see what Lukaku did at Everton when he was roughly the same age? At West Brom when he was younger.
Was he playing for Manchester United at
I am
22?
giving you age for age comparisons.
Yes, but not team for team comparison. He was playing for Everton.
But you don't. But you don't want to even answer the team. But you don't even want to answer the team for team comparison. So now I'm going age for age for you.
Okay, let's say Rasmus goes to Everton. Do you think he's not going to do well for Everton?
No, he doesn't.
He's not going to do well.
I don't know what this media conversation. I don't know this media conversation about Rasmus Højlund coming from. Like this man he doesn't know the fundamentals of football. He's the worst striker in the league. He doesn't have the fundamentals of football. He has to wait two extra years for the fundamentals of football. The spine for Manchester United right now, you know the spine for the team is the people in the middle. The striker, one midfielder, one defender. Your main spine is Rasmus Højlund, bro. It's a recipe of disaster. And this guy, his development is so poor. Like he was skipping classes. Like he went from Dutch, he went from Denmark to Austria to Italy to England and all in 4 years. Like, bro, go back and learn some development. Your fundamentals not ready yet. He's not good enough yet. I'm not gonna wait 2 years because listen, we're trying to build. Listen, we are a mid-table team and he's not good enough. Look at all the strikers in the league. Runs in the box he cannot do. Control the ball he cannot do. Run with the ball he cannot do. And you expect him to wait for him to do that? You cannot train that. That's something you need to learn. Sure, what we do in training is patterns. Like this was
That's not fair.
Rasmus Højlund, worst striker in the league.
He is the worst striker in the league currently, but I don't believe he's going to stay there.
And you think so? You
No,
admit he's the worst.
I believe
Wait. You admit
no,
he's the
it's
worst
not
striker
something
in
he
the
said.
league.
What
You
Yes,
admit
currently he is. I'm not going to lie to myself
so,
and say
and you
he's
want to
not.
give this guy 2
But
years worth of development at Man United?
So,
by
wait,
the
hold on,
second year, you're going to see something. I promise.
Okay. What is Rasmus Højlund lacking right now? What is he lacking? What do you think he's
I
lacking?
I just think
He's
it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with everyone behind him.
Wait,
Because
you see, continue.
I do not believe that from the two people playing behind him, of the two of the people who play behind him are willing to pass him the ball. Every single time I see a Garnacho have the ball, a Ahmad have the ball, a Bruno, I know for a fact they're going to shoot before they pass. Straight to
you
him.
kind of have a point though.
No. Papi, you hear what he said? He said there's nothing wrong with Rasmus Højlund. So pretty much he's the perfect player. So pretty much he could go to any team in the Premier League and he's gonna perform.
There's some truth, a little bit of truth in what he's saying in terms of like sometimes the passes come too late, the crosses come too late. Like it can't always just be one side. I'm starting to see
I have one more point. Can I put in one more point? I remember watching Cavani when he first arrived to Manchester United, and Greenwood was our wing, right?
Yeah.
I remember Greenwood cutting and then shooting the ball, and Cavani screamed at Greenwood and said, "Hey, cross the ball!" Right? From then on, we started crossing the ball. Cavani gave us the goals, right? I don't think any of the players in our team at the moment cross the ball before they shoot. They shoot and then they cross after.
Okay. to go on what you're saying, they cross the ball.
No. You have a point there.
Don't you think? Have you ever seen Bruno at a crossing place and think, this one is going to cross now? He's definitely going to cross.
You
see, Papi, this is a beautiful thing because this is another conversation. Because again, you're talking about players crossing the ball. Because when they do cross the ball, he makes his run to the box is poor.
He needs supply, don't you think?
Yes, he needs supply, but his run to the box is poor. When they pass you, holding the ball. Wait a minute. When they pass holding the ball, how come you cannot control the ball? Possession loss. When they kick the ball long to him, possession loss. He doesn't win his 50-50 duels. He can't pass the ball. He cannot control the ball. All he knows to do is shoot the ball. His run to the box is poor. Near post he doesn't go to. Far post he doesn't go to. Like, like when we cross when we do cross the ball, where's Holland?
Hold up, man. I was at the Fulham game. That's the last game I went to before I traveled for work. Brother, I saw him misjudge the ball so badly that he turned around and the ball hit him in the back of the head because he didn't know where the ball was. Right? That's right. So he can't even judge the flight of a football, right? And that we're gonna blame that on the midfielders. That he doesn't have basic football intelligence.
Exactly.
Hang on. He's all he does is big WWE, yeah, because he wants to be Dolph Ziggler. He thinks he's at the Royal Rumble. All he does is fight centre backs. I've never seen him make a run off the last centre back. I've never seen him open up the space. I've never seen him in space in the box. I've never seen him in a position to take a cross in the box because he's always fighting. That touch he had,
you're correct.
And just finally before I give it back, Prof.
Yeah.
We were on the break against Everton, right? He took a touch. His second touch on the dribble was so bad. I thought it was Maguire on the ball and it ended straight back at Everton player. And that's Man United, and that's a Man United midfielders. That's the Man United midfield problem.
Why? You know something, Lukaku, right? People say Lukaku doesn't have a good touch, but the way Lukaku controls the ball, he has so much space. There's so much space, like no opponent is gonna get the ball from him. He controls the ball, and like there's so much space, like no opponent will get the ball from him. He can make the pass. And you want to wait for Højlund? And it's so funny that Shishio was only talking about when they cross the ball. Cool, I give you that. When they cross the ball, what happened when they pass the ball to his feet? What happened then? poor. But
may I please ask you guys a simple question, right?
Okay.
I thought of all that before, right? If you make a run at least 5 times a game, right, and no pass comes, what makes you guys think he's going to continue doing those runs, knowing very well the pass is not going to come?
Because you're a striker, that's your job. You keep on
No
making
reason
the run.
doing
You
runs.
make a point.
your job as a striker is to anticipate the run.
Guys, you anticipate, you run, you don't get the ball every single time
You
you
do it
go.
again.
The only
You do
time
it again.
You
I
keep
believe that
doing
the
it.
only time they give
You
him
keep
the
doing.
ball is when
You know so funny. You know so funny. That similar happened the game before this one. The other one where Garnacho was playing the 10 and Dogo was a wing back. Dogo was making overlapping runs all last game. He didn't get the ball one time. This following game versus Everton, he was making overlapping run. Was he getting the ball? Yes, he was, and he was whipping in crosses. He was whipping in crosses, so you keep on doing it over and over, so we could know,
But but
you're constantly making a run.
Omo, if you listen to Rio talking about when they got Van Persie and Sir Alex Ferguson specifically told the players, guys, Van Persie keeps on making runs and you keep ignoring him. There's a consequence for that. Like what now? Anytime you get the ball, I want you to make sure that you're looking for Van Persie. I've heard Rio. It's on Rio's whatever channel. He said those.
Yeah.
And I'm
They said to look for Van Persie or do not bench them.
yeah. So, but is there something systematic? Because like, let's not act like it doesn't affect you mentally though. If you make five good anticipated runs, you start seeing. We've seen this happen a lot. Cavani do this. We've seen Ronaldo do this.
Exactly.
We've seen even sometimes there was Ibra who was ignored, making like he's like, why didn't you? But like that's.
But don't bring up Ibra's name in this. Don't do that.
Okay. But definitely Cavani and Ronaldo more often than not, you've seen the frustration in the body language. So that's why I'm just asking, like, how come we're not considering that in this conversation?
You know what I think? I think we want Rasmus to play more as a Firmino than a proper strike. And we cannot expect someone who cannot receive the ball to play like Firmino. So if he just runs straight to the box and we give him the ball, we all know he can finish. We all know he can finish. But if we just want him all the time to just come to the ball, and we all understand that he's not the best at controlling the ball. So what was the reason for us signing him then?
Okay.
Then I would understand you guys saying, "Oh no, he must leave."
I'll let what he want to speak, so I'll wait.
I'm just gonna finish with this quickly, right? And then I'm gonna this entire nonsense is completely nullified because when we changed to a 3-4-3 system, this brother came out himself and said, I'm in the most comfortable formation. I know how to play this formation, right? Right. I know how to play this formation. I played it at Atalanta. I know exactly what this manager is going to want of me in this formation, and I have no problems. Do you know how many goals he scored since he's made that quote? 0. Yeah.
No,
so
okay.
everything
Everything
that's just been said is just complete nonsense when the man himself has come out and said.
He knows exactly how the system is supposed to work with the players that are supposed to be in the proper positions. So are you telling me that a wing back like Dalot was playing like a wing back that is at Atalanta? There's no way.
I was just gonna say. I'm just gonna say that because, like, listen, what you're expecting from Rasmus Højlund, he cannot do because he doesn't have the fundamentals of football. Like, it's simple as that. He doesn't have the fundamentals. Like, you're trying to force that, like, can do all this and this. He doesn't have the fundamentals. The fundamentals you don't have. So why are you here? You skip class. Go back to Atalanta and learn some football. Because listen, we are you said we are Manchester United. Like, bro, this is not a teaching team. It's not a teaching team. Whether you got is that you have or you don't.
It is not a teaching team, but we are signing young players now more than ever. So I don't think it will take anything if we get rid of him. We'll also sign another young player again.
I just want to finish with the last question. I genuinely have to go because I've got to get to work.
For sure.
If we signed Gyökeres or Osimhen, You're telling me you don't take either one of them over Hoyland at this moment in time?
I love that question. I'm so happy you asked. Look, I'm telling you, they are going to score because they are better strikers
I just
than
need
him
a
at
simple
the
yes or
moment.
no. I just need a
Listen,
simple
I'm
yes or no.
giving you a yes or no. I'm giving you a yes or no, but I'm explaining why.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to take a Victor over him, but those people are players that will want the ball where exactly they want, and obviously they are older than him. They'll make sure that they try by all means to score the goals. He's 22. He's a 22-year-old playing for Manchester United.
Osimhen is 26. There's only 4 years difference. You're
He's
telling me,
26 and he's playing
right?
for Sporting.
Victor Osimhen was like considered a generational talent at Lille, right? He's done it at Lille. He's done it at Napoli. And now he's doing it in Gal. I can't have conversation with
I
this.
am
I've
not
generally got to go.
comparing them. I'm saying these two are better, but they won't score as many goals as we think they will. I know that for a fact. Those strikers are 20 goal
If we
strikers,
keep
but I
playing the
believe
way that we're playing.
Remember what I
yeah,
said earlier?
exactly.
Remember what I said earlier that Rasmus Holland skipped classes? If you go back to his tape, back to his old days, back to his younger days, you can see like, oh, you didn't have it then, and you didn't have it now. Like what we talking about here? Like you trying to give this guy so much leeway? Like, bro, are you watching football or are you just watching
I'm not
just to watch? Because again,
I'm not giving him leeway.
I
I'm
no
just
no
saying
no, I'm telling you because again, when I see other players, if you see Gyökeres from when he was at Championship to when it was at Brighton to where he's doing now at Sporting, you can see that there's growth there. You see a player like Victor Osimhen from that team in Denmark to Lille to Napoli, you can see growth there. There's growth, and uh,
I
Holland
feel
hasn't had the growth yet because he's not learning anything over here. He should have stayed at Atalanta and learned some more. But instead, we bought him out of, because whatever we bought him, we were desperate for a striker. We bought him, paid that price tag, and now we're looking like, bro, we made him a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake because he wasn't ready yet. He's not ready yet. I mean, the 73 million was for the potential. That man is worth at least 35 mil at best because he's the worst striker in the league for the past 2 years. Past 2 years, worst striker in the league. I don't care how many goals he score. He doesn't have the fundamental. Can I pass the ball? Can I control the ball? Does he have the anticipation? Like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
Xerxes is better than him, and
but
Xerxes scored more goals than him. He scored more goals
so
than
are
Xerxes, and
you
Xerxes is better than him because Xerxes has
okay?
fundamentals.
So okay. Let's big up Courtstar, big up Tommy as well. Courtstar, bro. Tommy, we'll come to you in a little bit. What did you want to add? Because you were here earlier.
I was here earlier. I thought the conversation was done, but we're still here.
We're
I was
here,
quite
bro.
confused. I was quite confused when, like, and I'll hold my hands up.
Yeah.
When Rasmus came, like with
Yeah.
most players, I thought I'd give him a bit of time, but
Yeah.
you can see that there's things lacking in his game. But then if you go back and then see what he did at Atalanta, well, he was playing in a 2 as a patter, so he was doing a different role. So that's another area where we as a club have misprofiled a player and said, right, you're playing in a 2 striker system. Now I'm going to play you as a solo striker. And also, you're going to be the main guy for Man United. Now,
Mm.
we wanted
Atalanta is playing right here as
Harry.
well. So
Yeah. So, but he's playing more channels as well. Like, but I would say the thing is, we wanted Kane, but the Hoyland deal in totality was cheaper, i.e., if you factor in transfer fee and wages, and he was younger, so that's why we went for Hoyland. But
No,
it's looking like a bad deal.
I'm glad that you brought that up because Ten Hag said this, even Benny McCarthy said this, like Ten Hag's first target was Harry Kane. And when Harry Kane didn't work out, the club went, okay, we're gonna go a different direction and invest young. Just like the same, we saw the thing that was circulated in the media, whether it was true or not, about Ineos's objectives profile of like the players that they want. In general, they would go for younger players. They would go for players that are not wanting very big contracts, and all these things is part of like the reform in our transfer and recruitment strategy. So that in itself forces us as fans to start thinking differently, because this is not Man United where you get the finished, or we're not doing the Di Marias, we're not doing the already established characters anymore. We're trying to rebuild and start young. So that's what I'm like wondering, like, how come now all of a sudden we're not looking at the situation the way like the club or the management or the recruitment team is looking at it, Anyway, Tommy, where do you
No, but
stand on
the team can't be full of youth players, though, bro.
Say what?
Go
Say
on,
what?
sorry.
What did you just say?
I'm saying the team. I said the team can't be full of youth players, so there's still
Yeah,
got to be
there's a
some
balance. There's got to be a balance,
experience.
right? Sure, I agree with you. There has to be a balance. You can't have only youngsters. You have to have a few proven winners, a few veterans, a few experienced players to get the right mix. But in general, we can't say like we've been only going for right now. The senior people in the Man United squad should be Bruno. Casemiro, of course, is senior. Christian, the guys that have so much experience. Those guys.
Yeah. We have 3 senior players in the team: Bruno, Casemiro, Maguire,
Sure.
Ericsson. You could throw Ericsson in there. You could throw in Onana in there. Those are the senior players. That's it. No, not delayed.
Yeah,
No, but he's a senior player in terms of when you say senior player, I presume you're talking age. I'm not saying necessarily.
No. Oh no, I meant like as in locker room.
Sure, okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I meant as in locker room, not age wise.
I got you. Yeah, misunderstanding.
As well, but I just want to say this one thing as well with Rasmus.
Yeah.
This wrestling thing is not new. Watch the Arsenal game when he first came on. He's been doing it from day one. This wrestling thing
versus Gabriel. First touch of the ball versus Gabriel. I remember that.
The first game he played for in wrestling, and he's never stopped.
He should have
be honest.
He should have got a pen, to be fair, for that though.
Yeah. It was before the pen. It was outside the box before the pen.
So it's him wanting to show that, look, I'm gonna be physical. I heard the Premier League is physical.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But then he ends up focusing on it too much and not actually letting go of the center back. Let them make the decision. You make the decision for them. If you go and wrestle them already, it's a bad combination.
Because another wrestler in the league that was back in the day, Diego Costa. Diego Costa was a wrestler, and his game is nowhere similar to Diego Costa because Diego Costa could play football.
But it was wrestling with IQ, though. Wrestling with to get into the mind of the player, so you make that player forget the instructions, forget holding it.
Yeah, but Diego Costa could control the ball. He could pass the ball. He shoot from outside the box at some time. He when he runs into the box for the cross, whether it's a good cross, whether it's a bad cross, his run in the box was good. This is like if you want to be a wrestler, these are things you need to work on. So, like, Haaland, I'm sorry for you, but I don't think you have the capability.
Sure.
But are you guys telling me those because we can count at least by one hand all the problems we would like Haaland to fix? Are you telling me in 2 years those things won't be fixable?
Hey, Pop.
No, it
cannot be fixable.
His skill set, forget age. His skill set. He lacks the skill set. We don't see nothing from him. If you don't have it, you don't have it. He played many games.
You got it, you don't. Like, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Like, listen, he could go work for another team, but he doesn't have it here. Like, he should go back to Atalanta and learn from Gasperini. Like, bro, that's it. That's the only thing he can do. Gasperini will teach him well. Like, what am I waiting for?
You know what I feel is happening to us again?
What?
It's the cycle again. Because we've had players that have played for us young and then left and then became something special somewhere out there with other teams. And I feel the same thing is going to happen with this boy.
Name me one.
Let him go. Let him go and buy him back. Let him go and buy him back. Let him go.
To a proper again.
I'm not going for Pogba. Pogba was generational.
Let's not do that.
No, the thing with Pogba is
player leave.
No, let's not do that, bro. But you know that
No, what I'm trying to say, no, please don't
Did
misunderstand
we
what
all
I'm
hear?
trying
Did
to
you all
say.
hear what he said? Did you just hold up? I'm gonna give you a chance. Did you just call Hoyland generational?
No. I was
Oh,
talking
okay,
about
okay, okay, okay,
I
okay,
was
okay,
talking
okay.
about
All right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
but what I'm trying to say is you don't let a player who is developing leave and then buy him back again.
No. The difference with Pogba, I'm going to say it right now. The difference with Pogba, he was so confident in his own talent. He said to Alex Ferguson, "Piss off! I want to play games." Ferguson wanted to keep him. He said, "No, I want to play football." So he left the
And, and,
Juventus.
and
So
Totally different story.
Fergie didn't want to deal with Radiola. Like, bro,
But
So
Fergie
there's no
wanted
way
to
dealing
keep
with
him
it.
though.
hold on. Before we drift too deep into Pogba, I just wanted to just like because I didn't get to hear Tommy Fix or Pav on this, guys. This is Sibusi. So Sibusi is his first time calling into the channel. He's so welcome. He is my brother from South Africa.
Big up, man.
This is my home.
You know, but I need to Sibusi to see the light. Guys, just anybody that wants to talk to Sibusi about Rasmus,
Okay.
he wants to give him 2 more seasons at Man United because he thinks
No, this ain't an apprenticeship, man.
he says Rasmus. Hold on, he says Rasmus Højlund is actually not as bad as we think. The problem is the other players behind Højlund, like, and that is why we're not seeing the best of Højlund right now. So anybody that wants to please address him really quickly, and we move on from this Højlund conversation because we've been on it for a while. Pav or Tommy?
All I can say is your pal, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Gift, call him Gift.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing you're not involved in football, mate. Like you don't have a profession in football. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, we'd be in a worse situation if you was running the club, bro. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Okay.
Fix.
That's all I can say because I'm not going to sit here and argue about a deadbeat player that no one fucking likes. Like he's had enough chances. Like, what we doing here, man? What is this fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation? Like what the fuck, man?
Fix. Where do you stand, bro? Big up yourself. Or Tommy.
Hello, Papi.
Hi, Pappy. How you doing?
Big up, Tommy. Big up, Tommy. Please comment on this.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention about Erik Ten Hag's comments. It's being released.
We were on Højlund. We just wanted to finish that point, and then from there we can move on. Because
and I'll be honest, I didn't even hear what your mate said about Højlund either. So
I didn't even know what Erik said. What did he say?
Fix. My brother Gift here wants to give Højlund 2 more seasons. He basically believes like he's going through what we were like. You know, some of us, I believed in Højlund in the first season when he came, but now he's not showing me enough to keep believing. But Gift here believes that there's a player in there. We shouldn't let go of it. That I think we should extend.
Wait, hold on. Gift, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. That's what I'm put that out there. In case you're thinking like you need to die on this hill.
Yeah, you don't need to. You know what I mean?
Like,
so exactly. So, Fix. What do you think? Do you also believe in Højlund, or have you abandoned?
Well, me, I need a striker. I need a new striker. I don't want to be waiting for all these ones. I need a new striker, straight up. Osimhen, straight up.
Get off.
I don't. Yes, I don't want to be waiting. This thing is frustrating. It's frustrating. All the players in United squad. Last match, only Dogu that is putting in an effort. So I need a new striker, straight up.
Big up. Okay. All right. Thank you. Nice and sweet. Tommy, do you want to say something about this? Because otherwise we're done with the Højlund conversation. I just want to move on to.
No, we don't need to talk about Ireland, do we? Really? 30 goals a season strikers don't exist anymore. It's as simple as that.
So we should still keep him. That's what you're trying to say.
Well, he's on contract.
And if they do exist, Man United avoid them, and we go buy trash like Højlund instead. That's what we do.
Right, apart from Harry Kane, then name me a striker that scored 30 goals and lost.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, Osimhen.
He's not there.
I think Harry Kane, Osimhen. Lewandowski is another one.
Simple as that.
I think they are rare. There's probably like only like 10 or 15 in the world.
Marmoush was on for 30 goals in the Bundesliga as well. He's on his way. But
Yeah,
he's
but
already
Ten
got
Hag,
some stuff.
Marmoush was more like a second striker. But I understand, like, players that score 30 goals. For me, I consider them, like, probably like 25. No, 15 of them
Like I
left.
said, when these strikers do come about who can get like between 20 to
We
30, we don't go for them. Will go for trash like Hoyland instead
we
and
we, we,
Xerxes.
we go we go
And
for we go for the upcomings.
but Ireland's a
no,
work in progress.
we'll allow the elite players go to our rivals. That's what we like to do.
Okay.
We go
It's
for that. We
rumored
go
that
for
we
the
may
up and
go for
comings.
Heung-min Son. It's mad.
What you said?
It's rumored that we may go for Heung-min Son from Tottenham.
Nah, that
No,
ain't
that
This
would
true.
never
season's too
happen.
late.
That's mad. That's what I'm
Levy
saying. But
would give him a
that's not
massive
in.
contract just to keep his commercial reason value
Yeah, that's
at
what. But
top.
yeah,
Yeah,
If
no,
we
what
if we if we might as well just go buy some any old South Korean if we want to do the same.
For that for that Asian market, so you can go tour in there for the preseason.
well, preseason.
And Tottenham have got themselves sorted. As soon as Son retires, they've already got another South Korean that they bought in the summer. So
That's funny. Anyway, so let's talk about the game, guys. For me, like I'm just curious what if
but
anybody
before
has
you
that.
talk about the game, can we? I don't know
Yeah,
if you lot are talking about it because I only joined your stream like 5 minutes ago.
sure.
Have you seen that post on Match of the Day
No.
about what they've done? They obviously there was an article out this morning about
Mhm.
they've took all away the food and basically put sandwiches and soup in it.
oh, yeah, for
Did you
the
see
under
that?
18s.
No,
At
no, no, no,
Manchester
no.
United.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. So basically, yeah, all the staff at Manchester United, like non-playing staff and all that, so unless you're the first team players, the only food that's going to be available to anyone who works at Man United, I doubt like the higher ups, is only going to be basic sandwiches and soup. They've took everything else away, and now on top of that, later on in the day, this is like not even fake news. It's like facts, isn't it? They've now closed the canteen entirely and said that now they can only give staff one piece of free fruit per day, and that is it.
Yeah? What?
Bro, bro, it literally come out like
In
an
your
hour. I literally
comment
turned on
is
Twitter,
mad.
yeah, like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? First, like you reduce it to soup and sandwiches, and now you say actually you're gonna shut the canteen and only offer a piece of fruit to your employees unless you're the first team player. So it includes like the youth as well. Apparently they're gonna have to bring their own food or something. I don't know. Any
Does
of the
your
staff,
employer
yeah, who work at that club,
does your
there's no
employer
canteen
provide
for them
for
to
them?
buy food or anything.
That has to be against labor laws, bro.
They took away the canteen. They said they're going to give them a piece of free fruit per day, and that is it. As a
Wow.
cost-saving measure, and so not only that, I think they've took away the soup and the sandwiches off the table as well, bro. Because they said they've totally shut the canteen for
Wow.
everyone other than the first team players.
Wow. Wow. I
My
Bro,
don't
is this
employer
how
doesn't
bad it is?
provide my lunch
They're,
either. So
bro, this is worse than like a soup kitchen, bro. Like at least you could
this
get some half
yeah,
decent food from a soup kitchen. Like these man can't even do that for their employees.
the Glazers eye joke. Tommy, what will you say?
No, bro, it's not Glazer. It's a Ratcliffe
It's
decision.
in you. I
It's
mean,
it's a
Glenius.
the article says it's straight from Ratcliffe that decision.
Wow.
This one a little bit.
So
There's gonna be a lot more. There's
this
gonna
is
be a lot
him
more
this is
decisions
him
coming
bringing
through.
the community, putting the community back into the community. You know, putting the Manchester back into the community.
He's gonna do some more. What he did was a little bit. He will do some more. This is nothing.
I don't get what's it called, the staff who work up for Manchester United, whatever part of the club in it, bro. They need to like do their own little. What's that thing that people do when they're not happy with the workplace environment? It's not a protest. It's called something else.
Uh,
Um,
a boycott.
I
What
Go
do you?
to
don't
the
know.
union. Yeah. Go to a union, innit? Something like that.
Yeah, like you go to a
Trade
union and you
union.
basically do like it's like a workplace protest thing until um, you've got better like pay or whatever,
hunger strike.
or
Yeah.
yeah, like bro,
You go on
the
hunger
people who
strike.
work at that club, they should all just like turn around and be like, nah, fuck this, we ain't working until you fucking sort your shit out. Because even that was me, bro, I would have just quit that place a long time ago if these pricks are doing that.
Jeez.
Not only
Let's
they've
Also,
sacked
but
people, yeah, their mates, their family members. Not only done that, now they're like just taking away people's food that they were getting for free and that. Like, and they say, yeah, cool. Here's a banana, man. Enjoy.
well, let's read this statement from Omar Barada about 5 minutes
also
ago.
Barada's hunting down the leakers as well. He's trying to sack them.
He
He's trying to
says,
hunt down the leakers.
we have a responsibility to put Man United in the strongest position to win across our men's, women's, and academy teams. We are initiating a wide-ranging series of measures which will transform and renew the club. Unfortunately, this means announcing further potential redundancies, and we deeply regret the impact on those affected colleagues. However, these hard choices are necessary to put the club back on a stable financial footing. We have lost money over the past 5 consecutive years. This cannot continue. Our two main priorities as a club are delivering success on the pitch for our fans and improving our facilities. We cannot invest in these objectives if we are continuously losing money. At the end of this process, we will have a more lean, agile, and financially sustainable football club while continuing to provide a world-class service to our valuable commercial partners. We will then be in a much stronger position to invest in football success and improved facilities for fans while remaining compliant with the UEFA and Premier League regulations.
Wait, so you've already sacked 300 members of staff. Yeah, you made redundant a load of the stewards who, out of nowhere, like, bro, like they got rid of people who have worked for the place for 20 plus years, yeah. And now you've got rid of the canteen. You got rid of everything other than a piece of banana every morning. And now you want to make more redundancies. Like the thing is, yeah, I'm telling you now, if this was Qatar doing this, yeah, them scrubs who go to the match day games, yeah, would be up in arms, bro. If this was Qatar, like you'd have all the reporters out there, yeah, slagging them off non-stop, but not a single thing, not a single match day going fan is going to say anything.
Bro, this is insane.
I'm on the opposite. Blame your beautiful Glazers. It's the beautiful
What's
Glazers.
laughing
Bro,
at that,
it's
bro?
fine. We know the Glazers have
But the thing
put
is
so
this
much
though,
debt
the
onto the
Glazers.
club. But hold on,
Yes.
let me finish. We know the Glazers have done that, yeah. But which scrub told Ineos to come in and save the Glazers and keep them in power? Because eventually, when the money was that bad and no one was willing to invest, they would have had to sell up anyway. They would have had to take whatever money they could. The finances were fucked anyway. Ineos have given them a lifeline.
Well,
And
In
I actually hope, yeah,
Glazers
I
Cup.
actually hope that we do get relegated, yeah, because it's the only way that these scrubs will get out of this club. I hope we get relegated and it
Yes.
financially ruins the Glazers. I
Yes.
really do.
well, if it wasn't going to be us, I'm pretty sure somebody was going to figure out, like how to invest and help and fill in the Ineos position, right? I know that people try and negate this argument by saying, "But who? There were no public offers like other than the ones that we knew about, but we're not."
No, there was those two American banks,
It
Goldman
was
Sachs
only
and
the American back is different nowadays.
and there was there was the ones that who got forced out of AC Milan. I can't remember what they're called, but they got forced out by AC Milan fans,
Yeah.
and they were forced to sell. They were willing to do it, but their investment was for like 1 billion and 1.5 billion. It wouldn't have been enough to change things around United. It would have just been pocket in the back of Glazers, and it would have been the same shit anyway. But what Ineos are doing, they've lied to the fans and to the people that work there. You know, like when you're first there and you're talking to everyone, you're all nicey, and then your true colours have come out of what you've done. You've literally stabbed everyone in the back because you lot were making bad decisions, yeah? You lot who didn't get rid of Ten Hag in the summer when you should have, yeah? And it costed the club 20 million, yeah? Over 20, I think it was like 24 million to sack Ten Hag, to hire Amorim, pay off Ten Hag's whatever he's
Staff.
owed and his staff members, and then you had to bring Amorim's coaches with him, so you had to pay them for that as well, bro. Like Ineos, and then the Ashworth
That's why
thing.
they're
The
making
Ashworth
money
thing
put
alone
back.
cost 9 mil as well. 5 mil to bring him and 4.5 mil to sack him, you scrubs, in the space of 4 or 5 months.
I'm starting
Yeah,
to
you want to
actually
sack
think.
people because of your
Yeah,
mistakes. And
I'm starting.
Barada can fuck off as well back to City, that little bald fraud, man.
I'm starting to also think that like these guys do not care by no means, bro. Even us getting relegated wouldn't make a big difference for them.
No,
They'll
people.
just
No, no, no. You lot think, yeah. The thing is, yeah. You lot don't sit there listen to like actual top tier financial football people. I have. They've said, yeah, Man United got relegated. It would be disastrous for the club because we're in 1.3 billion in debt. The players on the amount of wages they're on, you could not pay them wages in the championship, and none of them players in their contracts would have a clause where they would be forced to reduce their salaries if we got relegated, because no one would ever think in this century that we would get relegated. So it would force Ineos and Glazers to think about selling to someone else. And it would be like every player over, like, I don't know, maybe like 90k would have to be sold. Don't matter how, they would all have to be sold. And it would be
Jeez.
fucked for the club because the parachute payments would not save this club at
Yeah.
all.
You'll be,
Even
you'll be
Wajid
under
said this, explained
administration.
this to KG on his stream.
Wrap up. What you just say?
I said we'll be under administration, bro. That's what will happen to us.
They'd be forced to sell, and then they would never get billions for this club because of the amount of debt. What
So
Glazers
liquidate the business.
tried
Pretty much.
valuing it at 10 billion. They wouldn't even get maybe 2.5.
So
And
relegation.
you're gonna use your Manchester United tax.
Said
So
that.
so
And the thing is,
relegation.
yeah, hold on, bots. And the thing is, it would also weed out the plastic scrubs that are in this fan base worldwide, because no one, yeah. Firstly, the sponsors they're going to cancel their sponsorships. And with United, Adidas already came out and said, there was a report a little while back, if Man United got relegated, they would be forced to cancel any sponsorship with this club. And the thing is, yeah, when you've dropped down to the championship, yeah, if you get relegated, right? Who's sponsoring you? Mega Money. How many fans are going to sit there buy a United shirt, yeah, or United merch when they're in the championship, bro? I'm telling you, 3/4 of their income would be gone. They wouldn't even fill the stadium being in the championship. What, you think people are going to turn up to watch United play in championship? I don't think so. No one's wasting that time and money.
So it'll
Think
make
people from abroad are going to come to watch United play fucking Bolton, not even Bolton, like fucking Barnsley or some shit.
Yeah. So,
I don't know
so
what
essentially
people expected though. This is
Trips
Ineos.
the hardest to be nice.
If you know anything about Jim Radcliffe's ethos, just go and read the story of what they did when they took over the Sky cycling team. They absolutely destroyed it.
Not even that. Nice fans warned us. They warned us and we didn't listen.
Well,
we
Sam,
never
but
listened to
please
them Nice
summarize it
fans.
for us. We don't know the story, Tommy. Like what? Or Pav,
Well, if you
like,
watch the Bloomberg podcast with Michael Barr, he's talked about this all the time. And he said that when Ineos came in, people think it's a good thing. No, it's not. Jim Radcliffe's ethos is ruthless. He's always been ruthless. He destroyed the Sky cycling team when they were the best cycling team in the world.
Didn't they get done for
So
doping
everything
as
right
well?
there.
Didn't they get done for
For me-
doping that
for
cycling
me,
team?
it's also
There's still gonna be a lot more cost cutting. It's not it. It's gonna still do some more.
If you've ever owned a business or you take over a business that's failing or that's in a lot of debt, you're going to make cost cuts in the first 2 or 3 years. This was bound to happen.
And
It's
then they
not big
can't even
news.
afford to pay the New Zealand rugby team. And then now they're trying to force a stop with Tottenham because they sponsor them as well. Like, did you not think about this when you bought Man United? Like, you wouldn't be able to afford to do certain things.
I don't think he saw the debt and realized how much of a shareholder is, how much of a
No,
nonsense
but
this club is.
they would have done all their research beforehand. Why would you buy something without doing 100% research of what
You
is
know,
going on in the background? You'd be stupid.
Is that thing where you do 100% research and you're like, I can work with this, and this is what it has come to. He's like, I can work with this. So like, okay, do your best, and his best right now
They
is
simply
cut
wanted Man
costs.
United on their portfolio. That's what they wanted. They wanted to have Man United on their portfolio. That's what it is. Ego.
And they're gonna cut some more. They're gonna cut some more. And we on the New York Stock Exchange, so everything's gonna come out eventually. We're going, I think next
And watch
couple of
them,
months.
Watch them put up the prices, for the food and drink that's already crap at
And then
that
the
stadium.
ticket
And plus
prices coming up.
the season tickets for next season, if we are in the Prem still, watch them go up by like 10-15%.
And I heard somewhere where like the Glazers don't want the season ticket holder. They want the outside fans. All you people buying season ticket holder, like bro, they're not even looking at them.
And no one is going to do anything about it, yeah, because the guy is white, bro. He's British, he's white, and they don't care, bro. They will happily keep paying whatever. They're not gonna sit there and do anything about
Why is
Ratcliffe.
being British?
It's as simple as that.
All those protesting people are on their payroll. That's how I see it. Because when it was time for the Glazers, you're able to come out so quickly, but when it's time for the new people, you're mute.
I know two of their members, yeah, like who basically are part of the 1958, innit? And I said to them, yeah, I sent them a message. I said, "Are you gonna have Ineos out banners?" Innit? Not, I didn't get a single reply.
Wow.
Not a single reply.
Yeah,
I've given money. I've given money in the past year when they've done the Glazer out stuff, yeah, to help towards like banners and stuff in it and things like that. But when I sent them a message, I said, "Are they going to be Ineos out banners or flyers or whatever?" Not a single word. Not a reply back. KG got blocked by them for some
Hang on a
reason.
minute. You just said that it's because they're white. What do you mean by it's because they're white and they don't care?
Bro, they don't care. If they weren't British, if Ratcliffe wasn't British, they'd be up in arms. It's because Ratcliffe is white and he's British, bro. No one's gonna say a word. No one's gonna do anything towards Ratcliffe because the amount of anti-propaganda against Qatar, yeah, said it all about these fans in this club.
They will. If people
They
would
won't.
speak
They won't.
out,
Trust
mate.
me.
Simple as that.
It's because the Glazers
whether
are
Ratcliffe's
American,
white
yeah.
and
They've done
British
it.
or not,
They've obviously the
people will
Glazers
speak
stuff up.
out. The whole club,
No,
you know,
because if they
everyone,
wanted
the
to,
fan base is
they
huge.
should. They
People
would
will
have.
One at a
speak
time.
out.
One at a time.
If they were going to do
This
anything,
is
they
about
would have
character.
protested against Ratcliffe. They would have protested against Ratcliffe when they kept the Glazers in, when they funded them, right? And then they lied to us, saying that there was going to be a clause where they are going to have full ownership by 2027, and that was a lie as well. They basically defrauded the fans and catfished us into thinking that they were going to have all this promises to us. It's all a lie.
But the fan base, has protested about the Glazers, haven't they? They have protested about the Glazers, yeah.
The only thing I've seen, yeah, that they've put, yeah, they've not even directly said it towards any of us. Hold on. Let me say this one thing and then I'll shut up in it. They've done an indirect thing saying your debt, not ours. How about you put Ineos on there, Ratcliffe's name? Why are you scared to put his name on it for? Why are you indirecting something that we all know is directed to them? Put their name, Ineos and Ratcliffe. Put it. Don't put up a banner saying your debt, not ours, you idiots. Call him out for what it is.
What you're talking about here is character of ownership. And when you want an owner of a club, you know, what kind of owner do you want? Do you want someone that's going to take a walk-on part in the war, or do you want someone who's going to take a lead role in a cage? That's what we've got. We haven't got somebody that really is behind the club. That's the problem. Ineos is all about money. They always have been. Honestly, go and watch the Bloomberg interview with Michael Barr and Sir Jim, and you'll see straight through him. It's the way it's always been with Ineos. They're all about money. That's all they're about. They'll make all these cost cuts, and that's the way it is. But I don't think it's because they're white and privileged or anything like that. I just think it's because we have protested about the Glazers, haven't we? But at the same time, I think what we've got here is a situation where we're in a boat that isn't full ownership, and that's the biggest problem. You want somebody in there that's going to take full ownership.
There is definitely, though, Tommy, something about also I want to address this, Will, on in the chat. It's we're not, I don't think, like, you know, it's more like or what Pav meant is like in a racist kind of way. It was more like there's a local led narrative that they ran with, and they were anti anything that's different, and the Qataris,
it's great marketing. It's great marketing, them. But
the whole thing about like, oh yeah, you know, human rights, sports washing, all of a sudden, all these, you know, like big trigger words are just making the rounds in the media. And whenever the Qataris were mentioned with being ever associated to actually, you know, taking over the club. So there was like that is undeniable. I don't think it's really more about
just because they're white doesn't mean they don't care.
100%. It was like a local led narrative that they ran with, and being like, we don't want anything foreign, you know. Go ahead.
But you know, Ineos is Glazer's bitch. You know that. That's their bitch boy. They don't have they don't have first refusal in the contract. That was a lie. So all this,
What does first refusal mean for somebody that is not familiar with the lingo?
first refusal means if Glazers decide to sell, they don't have to sell to Ineos. So all this, that's another lie.
So
Yeah, it was a lie.
basically, in another 6 months, Glazers have the option to sell or basically sell off more of their shares, which I don't think they're going to. And it could be to
Well, the
anyone. It's not
Glazers can
inclusive.
sell-
It's
can
not
sell-
inclusive to Ineos.
So what we're saying is the Glazers can still sell Ineos's share. Like, I thought the Glazers only own their shares and they don't really now own Sir
No,
Jim
they still own a
Ineos.
fair amount. They still own
So-
a fair amount of shares. As a collective, if all the
Okay.
Glazer brothers and sisters put their shares together, they still own more than Ratcliffe.
Sure. That one we all understand still.
And
They
if
don't own more.
Glazers decide,
Ratcliffe only owns 22% of the club.
I was under the understanding that this is a slow, from Sir Jim Ratcliffe's perspective, this is like we're putting our foot in so that we can put the other foot
No,
in later
it's
on.
not.
And
No,
eventually, like that's how
He got fed by the
I
media
wanted it
that
to
he
be.
had
Right?
a clause which meant that he would basically have full ownership or all the Glazer shares, because obviously there's like 30% or plus shares that are owned by different companies, which aren't like the main voting shares, but yeah, he basically fed the media Ineos fed the media saying that they were basically going to have full ownership of all the Glazer shares by 2027, and when he come through as the winning bidder for whatever percentage he's got, it was come out as a lie within a week that there was no clause. They basically catfished the fans into thinking that was going on, innit? But like I said, either way, the fans had no power in Glazers voting that the decision to take Ineos' money. It's because Ineos just made it an easy way, fed them all the stuff, like they're going to have this new stadium, they're going to do up the whole surrounding area of Trafford. And then what did the Glazers see when they said that? Oh yeah, dollar signs. We're going to be part of that. Let's try to get the government to pay for the fucking stadium, and we'll get money out of that as well. That's what was going on, isn't it? Like, they saw more dollar signs in the long run. Yeah, I mean, the other day I was looking at the ages of Avram and his brother. What's his name?
Joe.
Avram Glazer. And who's the other one? The other bald scrub.
Joe
What's his
Glazer.
name?
Joe,
You know?
Joe Glazer.
Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just having a look to see how old they are, innit? See what the timeline might be before they're beneath the ground.
Well, they have like there's younger Glazers too. There's like the kid Glazers that are growing up.
They've got a sister as well, innit?
Yeah, Darcy Glazer, I think that's her name, and like they keep multiplying. They don't die. They multiply.
There's 3 kids.
Yeah.
I think Darcy was no part of this with the other ones, the top 2.
So it's gonna be a while till we're out of this. Maybe as hopefully.
No. You know the other siblings, right? Yeah, it's only Joel and Avram, who didn't want to get rid of their shares and have forced the other siblings to keep hold of their shares. I know the sisters. I don't know how many there are. Was it 2 of them or 1? I know there's another bloke. There's another
One.
brother, and there's a woman at least.
There's another brother,
the
3
other
brothers,
one
1
is
sister.
Yeah, so they want to sell theirs, but if Joel and Avram are forcing them
They
not
have
to sell,
they have bigger
basically
shares.
telling them to keep hold of it.
They have majority, so even if they want to share, you're gonna turn to A class. So it's good, like it's pretty much nothing.
It's
Pappy, I've got to go, mate. So just quickly on
Yeah.
what your title of the video is about Erik Ten Hag. The podcast is being released tomorrow. The full podcast. It's on Seg Stories podcast.
Yes.
Now, within the podcast, I know he said, he misses Old Trafford, but one of the key things that he says, which people haven't picked up on, is that he said, you're always working towards a dot on the horizon, but you never quite get to the horizon. Now, is he suggesting he was being held back? I don't know. Now, also, on top of that, some of the players have come out in an article about his comments, and Rafa Varane said that Ten Hag always wanted to gain respect through fear.
What does that mean?
So I think that's why the dressing room was unrested. But I'll leave that with you.
No, can you explain that last statement?
No. He wasn't a letter. Rafa Varane said that, like
if you want to follow the business side of the podcast of the club, then go on the Bloomberg podcast with Michael Barr. It's all on there.
Papi, I think he came on the Athletic. I think he came on the Athletic. I think last week. Last week. Varane said like this guy just want to rule by fear, as in he doesn't like. I think Varane told him about something, and he'll like brush him off. Like, I'm gonna do things my way. It's a bit like people didn't like that.
You wanted Ten Hag to be more flexible, and Ten Hag was just not having it. Saying no, you have to be a bit malleable to certain senior players. Work with them. Don't just be a tyrant in it. And he's like, no. So then he stopped playing it for 2 months when he was not injured, and we all knew something was funny.
Yeah, when he said for that against City, football reasons.
Tactics. Yeah, remember that? Tactics.
Yeah. He said for 6 games in a row he didn't play him, so he was gonna meet him like, yo, what's up? Why you didn't play me? And I think he played him the next game. I'm not sure what the article said. I think he played him the next game. And I think for the FA Cup final, they said that the team just got gathered together and said like, yo, let's just do this. Like, it's been a horrible season. Let's just win this. And they said that that's what gave them the extra push to win the FA Cup final. And Varane said like while he was trying to renew his contract, he was surprised that Erik Ten Hag is still here because he lost his dressing room already.
But doesn't that mean that there's player power at Man United?
No.
There's no player power. This time there's no player power. Go on.
Are you still talking about Varane? You're talking about player power.
Yeah, we're talking about Varane. We're talking about the fact that Varane, he was exposing these things, but also exposing the players in the meantime. You know what I mean?
So I've seen people shitting on Varane because he come out with his interview. In Varane's entire career, you would say he's probably one of the most humble and professional players you've probably ever seen, right?
Yes.
Sure. He does.
So
give
him
up
doing that interview just tells me, how much of a shit show that manager was and how much of a shit show that dressing room was. And I said it from the start, for Ten Hag when he come in to do what he did to Ronaldo, anything in the future with Ten Hag, I hope nothing but the worst. Yeah, because Ronaldo said the same shit about this dressing room when he was here. Yeah. When he done his interview, not once but twice, he done an interview obviously with Piers Morgan, and there was another one that he done when he was at
Sky
I can't remember who
Sports,
it was with, maybe Sky Sports, and he said about the players are coming in singing and dancing after loss, and he's trying to tell them to train more, telling about this mentality, and they're not
Youngsters don't
listening.
want to
The only
work on
person who
that.
was listening, the only one who was listening was apparently Diego Dalot, which again another player who's pretty much humble but has been crap. But yeah, and this is why anything Varane said, I have no issue with it, because for him to say all this stuff and to out some of them stuff, and the manager just tells me how much of a shit show it was altogether. And Varane had to pay the price when he actually went to Ten Hag and told him, I don't believe in what you're doing, like certain things. Can you change this? And Ten Hag was like, yeah, actually, cool. Thank you and let me know. Now hold that. Sit on a bench for 2 months. You're not even injured.
Yeah,
Sit on the bench for 2 months.
Yeah, he said that just for telling me something I'm gonna bet. And the thing is, like, this Varane interview, people keep thinking like, oh, he's going to expose United. No. He also talked about his time at Como when he knew his time was up. He also talked about Real Madrid, how they did stuff differently there. So it's not just only Manchester United he's exposing. He's talking about his career in general.
Yeah.
Because he spoke to a French journalist as well. So it's like, okay, I understand it now. And he was saying that how Manchester United want to build like Real Madrid, but we can't be like Real Madrid because how they do things over there. He said because over there when a new player come in, they vet them in, like they sit on the bench, they learn for a while, and they come on and play. While United, a player come in, automatically is a savior. Whoever comes in is a savior.
No, but yes and no, Omar. It's not everybody that goes through that path. Like Jude Bellingham went there, and Jude is playing. Like he's
playing, but Papi, who's the student player? Who's the student player before he got there? There's Kroos, there's Modric, there's Rudiger back there. There's Vinicius, there's Rodrigo. So when Bellingham come in, like, okay, yeah, Bellingham, do something. They did not respect Bellingham until he won the Champions League. I hope you know that.
Sure,
until you won that Champions League, they say, okay, you're the man now.
Okay.
By United, anybody that comes in, you're the man.
I don't want to.
Also, Bellingham had some experience before he came in. He was already a Champions League established with Dortmund. He wasn't just wet behind the ears like a Garnacho or Cheeto that's coming in. It's a big difference. Big difference.
Sure. I mean, anyway, it's for me, the Varane statements, like, I haven't listened to the whole thing, but he exposed the draconian and bad methods of Erik Ten Hag. Sure. The other thing is also he still exposed the players in the same time, saying they had to have a meeting to be like, oh yeah, this FA Cup final is important. Let's put our all. Let's now really try.
And he exposed Ineos as well. Ineos and the Glazers saying there's no direction with the club. They're not on the same wavelength. There's nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah, he also said that when he went for a new contract, they told him no, and he said okay, they'll know our feelings when they did offer him a new contract. So he left. But he said that he was surprised Erik Ten Hag still stayed because he lost the dressing room. He said the dressing room was gone. Like, why he's here? He said, yeah, I do not understand. And that makes sense because, like, bro, after that year, he should have walked. But I guess he wanted his money, so I understand why you were said and said, okay, fire me instead.
Yeah. Anyway, let's I wanted to just transition.
Bots. What did you think about the game?
That's precisely what I want to bring up as we wrap up, like on this topic. The game for me is funny because I look at it in different ways. One, we were rescued by VAR. We're not only rescued by VAR, but we're rescued by moments of like rare things, like Bruno scoring from a free kick when the last free kick we scored in the Premier League was so long ago, like Cristiano Ronaldo, if I'm not mistaken, and then Ugarte scoring with the left foot, and Ugarte is not
goals, yeah.
So it's one of those things that I'm like, wow, if it wasn't for those two events, we would have lost all. We wouldn't have gotten a point at all.
Papi knows what's funny about those two events.
What?
Those two events is our shot on target.
And Bots, what's your opinion on the coach right now? What grade are you giving him?
No, so the grade I'll give him is a C because actually I feel like it's a very low C.
A C for what?
Listen, bro. Listen, let me tell you this, right? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because it's like this. One, the players that he had available, like in terms of forwards that could come in and impact the game, bro, he had very, very limited options. When Cheeto comes in as somebody like expecting to change the game, bro, you can't be too harsh on a coach who has like very limited options in the attack. Because a big problem of that thing, as Omo just mentioned, we're on 17 minutes, 0 shots on target, you know? And
what did he do when he had the options, though? What did he do when he had the options before?
Well, he put
do you think he's profiling correctly? Sorry?
I'll tell you this. I like the fact that I don't know when this last time happened. I think it might have been when Ruben Amorim was here, Ugarte and Casemiro like starting together. But then these guys haven't played together in so long that Casemiro looked so lost. Casemiro was just like the moment Casemiro left.
I don't even blame Casemiro anymore. I think Casemiro is low hanging fruit. The reason why Casemiro is
what I want to say is the moment Casemiro left and Garnacho came in, we started getting a little bit
more
I'm already done. Like, right? Papi, I understand, but I think it's okay to criticize the manager and give him a little grade for what he did with Everton.
So it's a C.
It's okay.
It's not a C, bro.
It's not a C.
You don't deserve a C.
Okay. What grade would you give it, wrap up?
Me, honestly, I'll give him a D minus. C minus.
It's okay to give him a bad grade because
you know why, Bots?
Why?
Everything he said what he said in the post-match presser. He didn't change anything. So I had to go from what he said. That means the only thing he said was, which I respect and I had to agree, was increase the intensity. But there was no tweaks to the formation, no tweaks tactically. It was just go out there and be a bit more intense, which was needed.
I gave him a C because of the lineup. I saw the lineup, I gave him a C. I saw the performance, and I gave it a D. Because again, there are certain players that should not be playing. I don't care. This season is dead already. This season is already This season's already a wash. Like I already told you, play some youth. Play some youth because next year you're gonna have some players that are you gonna play the same players next year? Are you gonna play the same players next year? 'Cause that's what I'm thinking about.
No, of course not. Of course he won't. Play
Okay. So instead of you using youth to progress them to let them know the system little by little, you're still playing some old man like Casemiro. Casemiro should not be playing at all. I'm dead serious. Casemiro should not be playing. I'm not even blaming Casemiro. I'm just saying he should not be. He should not be on the pitch at all.
Why Casemiro started? Because he's the only senior midfielder available.
He should not be playing at all. Because next year, you're expecting Second Corner to play there, right? Some type of way, some games.
Or Christian Eriksen. So what would you rather do? What would you rather No, hold on a second. Ruben Amorim has been here since November, bro. He's never prioritized Casemiro. He's never shown that Casemiro is in his plans. He was even asked
this is my point.
Listen, he was asked about Casemiro. He said it's not that he's a bad player, he just doesn't suit the characteristics. And then this time around, he's forced to play Casemiro, and because there's nobody else available, right? And then what happens? No.
And this is my point.
Boss, you're not listening. You're having two different conversations.
Hold on, wrap up. And then what happens? We see the fact why Ruben Amorim has not been prioritizing Casemiro because the difference. We saw the difference when Garnacho came in. All of a sudden, we look like a little bit of a better team. This is the reason why he's been saying no Casemiro. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I hear you. But this is my point. If you're gonna play Casemiro, you pack the midfield to protect him. Don't leave him out there to get washed.
Now you're asking him to
3-5-2. You can still keep the back three. What?
You're asking him
you can still keep
everything now that he's been trying to.
No. I'm not telling to change. But a manager needs to have many tricks up his sleeve. If you're gonna play Casemiro, pack the midfield, make it a 3-5-2. 3-5-2. You can still do the same principles.
You're going nice. You're going nice. I'll take it further than that. By the way, because my thing is like. My thing is when I look at that midfield, when I look at that midfield, I'm like Casemiro should not be playing in this team anymore.
Wrap up is saying pack the midfield. I want to know with who are you packing the midfield with?
Yes,
West has an Everton team that has Gay.
That has if you want to protect Casemiro, you play Ugarte and Kone. You're gonna have to use the bench at some point. Legs around him.
And you see, this is my part. When I say play Kone, because again, you want to progress Kone. He's already training with the first team. You're gonna use him next season. Casemiro should not be on the pitch. You play second Kone, then you bring on Casemiro. I'd rather you bring on Casemiro than bring on Kone. Because next year, because Casemiro's not leaving, he's gonna sign his whole contract. Because again, those are Brazilians. They're gonna take the whole contract. You're gonna say, okay, Casemiro, you're gonna cover the bench here and there. Second corner play 45 minutes. Second corner play 50 minutes. Because next season, are they gonna buy a midfielder? I don't know. Next season, are you gonna be starting Casemiro as a midfield? I don't know.
So you wanna?
Because I'm looking at next season. I want to Kone.
When we're playing an Everton team that drew two.
Yes, I'll play Kone. I'm looking to play Kone.
That beat
you know, Papi, you know I love my news.
Everton shit, bro.
Bro, they beat
Everton not good.
Sorry for the
Papi.
No. Hold on, wrap up. You guys, like, I understand, like, we're Manchester United, but we also need to understand the team that we're playing against. We're playing a team that beat
Papi, I'm not saying Manchester United.
That beat Brighton.
I know what shit.
Liverpool. And you want to just...
Yeah, I hear that.
Bro,
I hear that, but...
What do we do? Come on, man.
Papi, wait. You keep saying we're Manchester United. I'm not going that far with Manchester United, because I think I already said that we are a mid-table team at best. We're not Manchester United. What are we playing for this season? You are playing for nothing this season. We're not playing for the league. Probably for FA Cup, probably for Europa League, and that's about it. The season is dead. And for me, the league should level consistency. Next year in the season, are you going to prepare Casemiro? You're wasting my time with Casemiro. Well, all I want to see, you play second Kone. When I saw the lineup versus, I forgot we were playing now, where we had all the youth on the bench. I was happy because I'm like, okay, maybe some of you get some playing time. And he made 0 subs that game. I was like, bro, the youth are here for a reason. They're here for a reason. They're meant to be playing. They're not meant to be sitting on the bench for some old ass men. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
I would like to add in a point.
Go
I
ahead,
think
bro.
I think the first team he put on that game was the perfect first team, because if Corner plays from the first minute and Everton's midfield runs all over him, his confidence is not going to be as up as would
Thank
like.
you. Thank you,
So
sir.
if he doesn't play well in that game, how do you expect him to play the next game? Because obviously he needs to get confidence. So obviously, if we play against an Ipswich, maybe we put him on second half. He plays well, he gets confidence, he knows who to pass when, he knows what to do at what time. But to put him on against an Everton team that drew against Liverpool, I don't think that would make sense to do that.
I,
At least if
I
you put him
disagree.
Casemiro in there, and even if he plays bad, he's old enough to understand that he's not as good as he was before. But Kone, on the other hand, I don't think he would think of it in that manner.
See, which is so
I, I,
being
I,
put in
I
that
disagree.
but,
I
also,
just
Omar, before you say why you disagree, I want to say this because I might forget. Do you guys see Chido Obi's, like Chido, for me, when I was reading Chido Obi's language, he looked like a nervous kid. He obviously did better than Hoyland, but there was something about him that, like, I could tell he's excited and nervous. And nervous, you know why he was nervous? Because Ruben Amorim put him when there was less than 3 minutes left in the last game. He didn't get a touch, and he looked like somebody that has heard the rumors that Chido would have done so much better. So he's already going in thinking expectations, going in thinking, okay, I'm being given how many minutes? 20 minutes. I have to make sure that I do better. There was a little bit of nervousness, and this is the thing that you have to be conscious with fragile young minds. You gotta let them in a proper calculated way. You don't just throw Kone in there versus a team that nearly beat Liverpool to this year's champions. They nearly beat them 2-2, and then you want to put a young guy that's never played with Ugarte and you pay him next to Ugarte. That don't make no sense. But go ahead, Omar, say what you were gonna say, bro.
probably this is the year of Manchester United 24-25. This is going to be our worst football years before relegation ever. It's gonna be our worst year. When you see our team, are we playing for anything? Expectation is already
In
low.
the Premier League, there's nothing to play for sure. There's
No,
nothing.
they're not to play for.
Avoid relegation. That's the only mission.
Yeah, the only job to avoid relegation. When I see this team, I'm looking at this team as preseason. I already told you. You hear me tell you this a long time ago. This year is preseason. This whole season is preseason for Amorim. So it's up to Amorim to decide, like, yo, maybe certain player could fit my plan, certain player cannot fit my plan. And I'm looking at his midfield. I'm like, I know what type of midfield you need. Second Corner could do that. Even when Morehouse was on the bench, I'm like, okay, Morehouse could play one of the 10 role. And he didn't play me at all. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're trying to do, but keep working. Because when I look at the team, I'm looking at the team in the long run. I'm looking at the team next year. I'm not looking at this year. Because whatever happens this year, what happens? Next year is all that matters. Because again, next year the man has to play football. So I'm looking at these players like, so Connie hasn't played a single minute. Are you looking to play next year or not?
Sure. Pogba, bro, I you know why I stand on Pogba. I like Pogba. I want him to just, come do the right thing and one last dance, and he's looking to prove to silence haters. He's mature. He knows he's at the end of his career.
Because it's rumored that Ruben Amorim talking to his team for a short-term contract.
Okay. Now we're talking. Well, let's speed through these grades, by the way. Also, big up Riley. I want to just say, okay, Andre Onana, wrap up. Please give us a grade really quickly. We're not going to debate it. I just want to write them down and be done with the grading. Like, what would you give Onana and why? I'll wrap up.
Well, actually, I want to start things off. Well,
Hold
first,
on, Riley. We want to grade the Man United players. You want to start with Onana and then?
Yeah, I want to start with Onana. I don't know what to say here with that one, apart from the fact that Onana had a couple of goals that was preventable, but it couldn't do it. I mean, to be fair, if it wasn't for keeping in the game for Manchester United when they were 2-0 down, that would have been a disastrous masterclass. I'm giving him a C for his performance in goalkeeping on Saturday. Onana, if you look at it, conceded 2 goals, but kept United in the game. Deserved a draw out of that, but could have done a bit better. I think C is the grade for me.
Anybody just want to say something about it quickly, and then we move on?
I give him D.
D. Does Riley have a point? I think Riley has a point though. Like,
Yeah, he does.
Onana did save us from more embarrassment, but of course he barely moved when the first goal went through. But you know what I mean?
Zero.
Okay, so a D. Let's go D. All right. Majority says lower than Riley. We're using grades.
The next one is a D as well.
Delict. D for Delict.
Yeah.
Why?
Why is the ball bouncing in the box 18? Why is the ball bouncing in the box 18? Like,
one.
and he's not the only one. There's a couple more D's there in that back line. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Let's Sibusi. So, what do you think about Harry Maguire,
Oh,
who is playing head the balloon? You ever played that game where you're indoors, you have no ball, and you're just using a balloon? You're with your younger cousins. You know what I mean?
I don't think there's any hope with him. Let's just give him a D. There's nothing we can say about him.
D for Maguire. All right. What about Mazraoui?
Mazraoui, I would have given him a D minus, but there's not because again he was covering for these people that didn't know how to play defense. Bro, what is this? What is this back line? People keep thinking our strike force need help. Our defense needs help. Our defense needs help. Oh my God! Now that I think about it.
Okay, what about Dalo?
D as well. Why the ball bounce on your lap? You cannot coach these. You cannot coach these things. Next, Dogu gets a C. Because maybe he was making overlapping one and put it in crosses that Harden was missing.
Yeah.
Give him a C.
Dorgu was our bright spark. I have to agree with that. Riley, pick any player, bro.
I want to go Bruno.
Bruno,
what a legend. Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes got the goal that saved Manchester United, that embarrassment for the draw.
That's
I'm going to say B, because the fact that he saved Manchester United 4 points, he is one of those people who are fighting to play for the badge. So I'm going to say B for Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes.
Disagree. Bruno gets a D from me. What?
I was agreeing with you, Riley, but B is too high. Anybody
C, actually C.
I could agree on a C because I would have given him a D, so I have to average out a C. Let's move on because this guy was misplacing passes, 112 touches. Like, bro, what are you? What position are you? 112 touches, sir?
Okay, what about Casemiro?
Casemiro gets a D. You're not supposed to be playing. That's not your fault. It's the manager that's putting you in the pitch.
Yeah, D. I can't disagree. What about what's his name? Xerxes. There was Xerxes also that started, right?
Another D as well.
Another D.
You're a luxury player. We don't have the players for you to do your luxuriness and the urgency. D.
What about Rasmus Højlund?
He cannot control the ball. He gets a D as well.
Come on.
It's not your fault. You came here at the wrong time. You should go learn something at Atalanta or somewhere. These are fast grades. Who is next? Who is next on the list?
Everybody.
Where's Ugarte? Didn't Ugarte play?
Ugarte. That was Ugarte.
Yeah. Ugarte could get a C. So if Bruno is saving lives, Ugarte also get a C for saving.
Ugarte gets a C. Yeah. What about who came on? Also, there was
Chido, Garnacho. I think that's about it.
What was the third player? No,
it was Euro, Garnacho.
Euro. Thank you.
Euro. They I'll give all of them a C. They showed a bright spot.
C.
Garnacho always does well as a super sub.
C for Cheeto, and then Garnacho as a super sub. C. We talked about it. he improved our level a little bit. Hoyland gets a W for wrestling from Wales. Big up. Craziness. And the refereeing was fine though, right?
Referee was fine. What minute did we get a yellow card? I didn't even check.
Yeah, we have to give an A for VAR. Come on now. It's the first time the VAR was like, "Oh, justice is being served." Because imagine losing.
Now,
VAR, referee did well. We didn't get a yellow card until 90 minutes with Tito OB. I like that. One yellow card. I like that. Good referee.
Right.
You know when we do referee grade is biased. So
I've got to be honest with you, and I think for Amorim, despite not having that winning formula, the substitutes made all the difference. I would say a C for Amorim.
No, I give Armand a D. Whatever he doesn't play my use, he get a D automatically. That's bias. I understand if you disagree with me, and I repeat, it is bias.
Guys, I would like to love and leave you guys. See you some other time.
Such a lovely call, bro. Thank you for causing chaos and standing by your opinion and lovely first time calling too, bro. So big up yourself. Thank you.
Big up.
Thank you, guys.
Hey.
Puppy, I just don't know what to say as well. I mean, Chelsea against
I was
Villa.
gonna ask you about that, Riley. How come your name says Chelsea women fan? What about Chelsea men? What is you're the first fan that I know.
Is there any chance for me, Puppy, if there's any chance for me changing it to Chelsea from Chelsea women to Chelsea men, that's not gonna happen until we improve our form. It's disgusting. The way we played against these, it's against Aston Villa. Oh, it is a sodden disappointment, really, to be honest with you. It's a sodden disappointment. The thing is, you've got to look at it. We've absolutely outclassed ourselves. We score first, we play back, we play worse, we concede goals, we lose the game. That is that. I just don't want that to happen against Southampton tomorrow night. If it's the same
Southampton tomorrow.
Yes, but then, back to business on Sunday. The WSL.
What's happening with Cole Palmer before back to business? He's warm.
Yeah. He's messing up my FPL. He has one more game to fix himself up.
But what I'm talking about, back to business. The WSL returns after the international break.
How is he? So hold on, pull over. Don't go anywhere. How is Jadon Sancho doing? The freedom fighter.
The freedom fighter. The only freedom fighter is Enzo Maresca keeping his job. An absolute idiot of him. I'm sorry.
Sancho's doing well.
Weren't you happy you got him, Mr. Black Panther? Mr. You know, Riley.
The only thing I've got to say is, watch out.
Riley, there's a player that used to play for you guys. You may or may not. You probably don't know him. John Obi Mikel. He has a podcast, and he was talking about Jadon Sancho. Okay, and he was like, Jadon had us believing that we got the player from Dortmund. And man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see that the project is not projecting right now, bro. So please keep him. Give him a long contract. Him and Mudryk. Okay.
The WSL returns this Sunday.
Riley, you cannot. You're a professional deflector. He just cares about WSL. He doesn't want to hear anything. This guy, man.
But when you have a show about Manchester United deep dive, why we are doing better, why we are 15 right now, or why we are doing poor this 24-25 season, I'll be there with my notes.
Yo, please, Professor.
Because the thing is this though. Everybody keep thinking like, oh, we're the big Manchester United. Like, no, everything happens for a reason. And what we happening this year supposed to be happen. It's this what was happening this year? We avoided it. We avoided it. And Bobby, remember on your show a while ago, I told you if you are looking for 3 points, do not watch Manchester United this year. I told you when before Amorim got hired that you are looking for 3 points, do not watch United. And people laughed at me. Still, I'm telling you, do not watch United for 3 points. I'm talking to my friends and people like, oh, I'm not watching United, I'm watching Real Madrid. They're watching other teams. I'm telling you, watch other team if you enjoy football. If you don't enjoy football, if you watch United, you don't get what you want. This year is the year of suffering. It's a year of suffering. And so if you're not ready for suffering, do not watch us. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get annoyed. People are like, oh, I'm out. I understand it. I understand it. I'm not gonna fight you for it. If you want Amarin gone, I won't fight. If you want anything gone, I will not fight you for it. But I understand it, but this is the year of suffering.
Yeah, we will have that deep dive conversation, Omo. Just give me a second. Hold on. There's this guy on the phone.
I will leave so you can put these people in a Rasmus Højlund chokehold. The Rasmus Højlund chokehold.
Big up, Omo. Big up. Yo, listen. Hello, sir, on the phone.
Hello, bro. Where you been hiding?
Oh no, I missed your call. How you doing? Sorry, I was on
No,
YouTube.
I phoned you up to see how you are now because you're Man United.
I'm
Man
phoning
United
up
don't
to
look
see
good,
how
do they?
you are. Did you pick up any points this weekend?
But the thing is, you're 15th. We're six. But the thing is, Pepe.
Yo, you get a trophy
No,
for
six. Listen to me, bro. Yeah, listen to me. Listen. No matter what, the points we lost, but you're losing points. If I will say to you now, you're 15th. You're 15th in the Premier League. And if Ipswich and all that other teams down the bottom were playing shit, you being 20th, you'd be relegated.
Mate, we're not getting relegated, first of all. Second of all,
Do you know why you're not getting relegated? Do you know why listen? Do you know why you're not getting relegated?
why?
It's because the low teams down the bottom above you ain't getting points. If they was getting points, you would be down bottom. You shit. Your club shit. You can't win.
Sorry for the language again.
You're in a mud.
Okay. Forget me for a second. Listen. I'm still. There's a chance I could finish this season with an FA Cup with a.
You 2-0 up against Everton, and they came back 2-2.
Bro, because my club don't give up. That's why we came back 2-2. What about your club? Good evening, Chelsea Dan. Sure, of course. We're not doing good in the league right now. I'm not disagreeing with you.
We're still 1 point. No matter what, we're a point at top 4. The thing is, the top 4 still going ahead. We can finish still top 4. We're only 1 point away.
Oh, you're 1 point away from what? From being top 4? Oh, okay. So you believe in Enzo Maresca? You shush. You believe in Enzo Maresca? Dan. Hey. Dan. You believe in Enzo Maresca. Oh, that's all I needed to know. Thank you for answering the question. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Good evening. Your older brother, Riley, needs his medication. Go give him his medication, bro.
I again, quickly apologies for anyone offended by the language in today's show. Many apologies about that. Right. Well, do you want to continue with this conversation, Pappy?
Oh, Riley giving a damn about conversations. Oh, look at this. This is a new week. Run. Did you hear Riley asking?
Riley, you're about to give a lot of apologies since I showed up. Because you know what? Come back later.
One. There's a general rule before 9 p.m. here in the UK. And that is, please do not swear. In the UK,
I don't give a fuck. Hear that, sir? I said it twice.
Let him sit in the corner for a second.
Sit in the corner, look at the wall. and
Apologies for the
repent.
language on Riley's behalf. Okay.
Yeah, he triggered me. But hey, you heard the guy say, if you're not liking the pain, don't support Manchester United.
Yeah.
Is that guy on crack?
Yeah. Wait. The guy who said if you're not liking the pain, don't support Man United. Is that what
Yeah,
you're contesting?
that's what I heard from the guy.
Yes. He said
That's what
this
he
is the
said.
year of pain. He said this is the year of pain.
So what have been the last 12 years been?
It's been the year of bandaging the pain, putting band-aid over it when we're not really facing the actual reality. Right now,
The actual reality is our club's shit.
100%.
I can't even say we are a heritage club. Does a heritage club move like this? Where are the morals? Where are those moral FC who were saying Greenwood should not play for Manchester United? Where are your morals now? Because Ineos just fired 400 people, right? 400 people. So now 400 people need to figure out how to get bread to their house, how to feed the tables of their families. So no morals now, huh? Man wanted to bring Manchester back into Manchester again,
Yeah.
but fired the people who are from Manchester. Make it make sense.
Yeah. I don't know if you're here
So
for the
we're
show when
saving-
we read the statement from Omar Barada. Like, we had a whole. I don't know if you saw that part of the show. I don't want to go in circles, but like, it is pretty much Omar Barada being a mouthpiece for Sir Jim Ratcliffe and saying, we're going to be
because he's going to be the next fall guy.
Cutting
he's the
costs,
highest
redundancies
he's
in
the
our
highest
finances.
paid-
Go ahead.
He's the highest paid CEO. He earns 4 million per calendar year.
Sure.
What decision making have you seen from him? He was the guy who brought in Amorim this season on his private jet.
Mm.
And have we progressed? No.
No, it's not as much as we should be.
So
Not
let's look at the price cut as well, right?
Yeah.
So we're saving 1 million on the free meals. The same thing, Rashford got an MBE4, we're taking that away. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem, right? No problem. Great. So 1 million we saved over there. 40,000 we've taken away from the disabled folks per calendar year, that is.
Sure.
And we're going to be reducing the foundation's funds money as well.
Mm.
So does that all quantify to Mason Mount's annual fees of salary? No.
Mm-mm. I want to be even more specific, Ronald, because I hear you. You are angry at how we've been doing business and stuff. You're saying this is really horrible. But when you're looking at right now the situation that we're in, because today's stream has been focused on also talking about Man United's draw with Everton, right? Like, where do you stand on the fact that we've had people saying Ruben Amorim pretty much set us up for failure with his tactics?
Ruben Amorim set up the players for failure.
Yeah, they
right?
said he didn't coach
so
for
let
a
me,
win.
let me
They
go
said,
through the
let me
whole
paraphrase
timeline,
that. They
right?
said he did not coach for a win versus
No,
Everton.
let me go through the whole timeline.
Yeah.
So the fans have been failed by the players. The players have been failed by the manager and his coaching decisions. The manager has been failed by Ineos, the football decision makers, by their choice to not go ahead and put in the money in the January transfer window where they had to.
I'm following.
So they talk a big talk,
Mhm.
but when it comes down to show the money, they're like Dortmund FC. We don't have the money, sorry.
Okay.
We just want to go ahead and talk a big talk nice to you.
Yeah. So
we should go ahead and change Manchester United's club name to Channel 906 now, because we only talk a big talk.
Yes. So it's all the structure that has failed Ruben Amorim. That's what you're saying, right?
The structure failed Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is making decisions out of its depths right now. He's talking about in press conferences. He's talking about adaptability and winning games do things he himself is not doing.
Yeah.
How is he adapting? Has he adapted to shit? Okay, till the January transfer window, you wanted to make a point. You stood
Yeah.
by your ground of playing a 3-4-3 system. No problem.
Yeah.
Are we able to now go ahead into a transfer window middle of the season? No. There's
Let,
no window left.
let
So
me
where
let
is your adaptability as a manager to
sure.
go ahead and play to the strengths of the players that you have at your disposal?
Sure. I wanna bring in Mark into this conversation and hear where he stands because I haven't really talked with him about this. It's been a while, and also afterwards we'll go to Riley with the WSL update, guys. Make sure you stay tuned in.
Don't
Let's
push me back though. Yeah.
yeah. Let's bring in Mark real quick. Mark,
Bro, good afternoon, everyone.
big up yourself, bro. Long time.
Bro, I feel like Man United more sick than I am right now, bro.
Oh, bro.
We are plagued with bullshit. We are plagued with bullshit and rubbish. Because, you know, like, lots of things sound nice, bro. Lots of things sound great. And all these updates. Oh, we're saving money to purchase in the summer. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do that. Bro, you know what? I just feel like, we went away from being Manchester United in the last year and a half. And
Mm,
I'm not gonna say that I don't think Amarim can do a better job. I think he can. You know what I mean? I just
yeah.
think, well, I'm not gonna blame it on the fact that he wasn't been backed alone. But at the same time, he make his decisions to do what he choose to do, and that's his choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say, let the manager manage. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I not gonna be mad at him for deciding he go and stick to his principles and focus on that alone. That's his way of managing. Kudos to him. Do that. But at the same time, bro, I just feel like Man United, you lose the dressing room, in my opinion, because some of these guys, they're not able to perform the way you want to play them. Like some of the guys might be out and out wingers instead of inside tens. Maybe you make some slight changes. Everybody was excited talking about he made some changes the other day when he played Kobe in the false nine. I thought he was setting us up to lose that game.
Mm.
So it have some games where I think he's made some bad decisions, and it have some games where I thought he's made decent decisions. I mean, of course, we don't we the team not performing at their best because they're not in the the right frame of mind. They're not really settled. They're not really happy. You know what I mean?
So remember the sequence of events. He played Kobe in the 10, said Kobe were very free. And then the next game, I can't remember who were playing when he played him in the 10. And then he played Kobe in the 9, and it was a false 9, right?
Yeah.
That was the order of events. So you're saying in that game he also set us he set us up not to win.
Yeah, because I mean everybody know Kobe Mainoo's not a false nine, bro. Let me be honest about it. You know what I mean? Look at it like this, right? I mean, I'm going to say something and people will get mad that I say this, but I don't care, right? In the last two games we played, we create more chances in front of goal than the last 12 games before.
I think you may be right. Even though you said the last two games we've had more chances created than the last 12 games.
Yeah.
Even though in the last game, 70 minutes in, we had 0 shots on target.
In the last, well, I mean, we had 0 shots on target for an average of what, 6 or 7 of those
Mark,
previous
in the
10
last
games.
10 games, we've had 2 instances that I can think of, and I remember right now, where our first shot on target in the first game came from a penalty taken by Bruno Fernandes where he scored. And in the
Exactly.
last game, it came from the free kick he took. So we aren't creating shit.
Yeah, man.
No, okay, understand what I'm saying, bro. Like, when we get forward, right? Balls go into the box, whether we take a shot or not, a chance was created. That's how a chance creation is look. You know what I mean? When a player receive a ball in a attacking position in the attacking third, is a chance created. That is not about I didn't say a shot on goal. You understand what I'm saying? So a shot on goal is a different story. But shot on goal is, bro, when you hit the post,
Rodel,
a
do you
shot
hear
is
Mark
not even a
properly, or
shot
am
on
I not
target.
hearing him
Well, see,
properly?
the thing is with Mark, the first thing I want to know from before you and I understand his point of view, Mark, just for people to be clarified, I think you're not been keeping well.
Yeah.
People in the chat, I think you need to like slow down. He just
Because
has
this
not been
man
keeping
just said
well.
if you receive a ball in the final third, that's a chance created.
No.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
just contextually talking about people need to relax On the hot chip challenge, Mark is a man of honor and word. He will do it when he has the capability and the strength. So
Yes.
people need to relax on it. Like,
Bro,
you need to
you
keep
need
in
to
mind
leave
his
the
health.
people,
Come on.
leave them alone, bro. Ignore them. I just ignore them too. You know what I mean?
Oh, but
Yeah,
we will
you
not
still
let
have to
you
do the
go. We
challenge
won't
though.
forget.
Bro, I have
Don't
the hot
forget.
chip, you know. You know, I had the hot chip.
But
I
coming
just
back to what he's saying,
Okay.
but I don't really agree with what Mark is saying. But then again, I hear his point. At the end of the day, for me, the manager isn't setting up things well for us to actually win games, right? We need to go ahead and set up in a way we win games. How are you expecting to win games when you have five defensive players and Bruno being the sixth player who's an attacking player also playing the defensive role against Everton? You're not setting up yourself to win.
There we
You're
go.
not.
There we go.
bro, and that's all we trying to say. It's like now,
And the
now at
same
the end of the
way,
day,
Amorim will have to
I
pay for
think
his own decisions that he's doing right now and he's making right now. If he gets sacked at the end of the season, that's his own doing. The same way, Mark still has to do the hot chip challenge, regardless.
Sure. Okay, Mark, say your point, and then from there we'll bring
yeah,
in
because look,
wrap up the show.
like
Yeah.
a lot of people would say, well, it's not Amarin's fault. The players are not his. This, that, and the other. But how many managers is really have all their players in the first 2 seasons, bro? It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? It does not work like that, bro. You know. And
But it's a
while
simple thing.
I'm not going to say
Oh,
that
sorry.
I'm not going to say that, you know, well, that is the beyond and end all. But at the same time, we cannot just give it a pass because he don't have his
See, Mark,
players.
that's my problem. Look at Slot. Why is Slot winning this league? Is he a very good, amazing manager? No. He just did not change the Liverpool playing style. He did not change everything as per his ideology. He just went along with what they were used to do as players. He had only one player coming into the season, Chiesa. That's their only signing in the entire two transfer windows, bots. You really have to understand when I say Amorim has been set up for failure, it's because of the management that decided to go from a 4-2-3-1 system or a 3-4-3 system, or sorry, not 3-4-3, but
4-3-3.
4-3-3 system or a 3-1-6 system to now, which is a 3-4-3 system. So you're trying to change something that wasn't working, right? Thinking that that wasn't working just because of the guy who was trying to make it work. You're not even looking at the players who aren't good enough. And now you're trying to hire and sign mediocre players. Obviously, you're going to have mediocre performances. Is Dorgu the kind of guy who's going to make you win the Premier League? No. Oh, hell no. You need to have a balance. You need to have certain players that you get from within the league itself. Look at Nottingham Forest. Where were they last season? Where are they right now? Why? Because they brought from the league. They brought people in from the league.
So you know, when the Slot one, like I hear you, but also there's like
Look at
something about
Moyes,
the
for
transition.
example.
Sure, okay. David Moyes,
There
that's
are
a
more
different case, different
examples.
manager.
There are more examples than miracles. Bro, I'm
Sure.
not asking for a miracle. I'm just
Yeah.
saying if you knew the team was more set up to do a 4-2-3-1 way and they were okay with that and they could have lived with it, and these are the players who can play transitional football or hit you on the counter, then bring in a manager who does that.
Sure.
Even on a short-term role, bring that kind of manager. See the season
For,
out with Rude, maybe.
for me,
How bad were we under Rude in the
yeah.
4 games that we saw?
So for me, it's like this. It's like this. I think there's two ways that Ruben Amorim could look at this. It's like one, start like I think he's prioritized instilling his type of football and type of mentality first over everything. And then the second thing that he's chosen not to do is make sure that you're not saving you're avoiding relegation. So let me rephrase what I just said in a much clearer way. Step one, if you're Ruben Amorim, you have two objectives to complete. One is to put your ideas into the team. Two, to avoid relegation. And for me, he's focused more on step one more than step two. Because what
And
makes sense right now, you have to say, look, okay, how about I secure the 41 points, whatever, that I need to make sure that I'm safe, and then use the rest of those league games as practice for next season. That's all. Like, that's what I would have done if I was in Ruben's
Yeah,
Bro,
Amorim,
but he didn't do that. And
I
right?
not
see, the
accepting
narrative
that
of
as a Man
people.
United fan no
See, the
time no
thing
day,
is
bro.
No,
with
no, but listen, it's a practical, logical reasoning, Mark, that like you have to make sure that, like, first of all, you make sure that you're risking, but you're not risking at your own detriment right now, because
no,
at
but I
the
get
way
your point. What you're saying is come
yeah,
into the league mid-season,
yeah,
make sure you secure your position in the league.
first.
Not saying go win top four, but at
No,
least
no,
be
no, no, no,
around
no, no,
like
no, no, no.
ninth or 10th.
Top four
Just
was
secure
yeah.
yourself, like, like I got the 41 points, I'm
It's,
good, I move
I'm
on.
good.
But
There's
but the
10
problem
games,
when I'm
13
using
league games.
names, but
Exactly.
bots, when I'm using names like Slot and Moyes, I'm just using examples. Look
Yeah,
at
but you're
look
using
at some no no
Ronald
no.
with those
Look at someone.
examples.
Hold on,
It's
hold on, hold on,
problematic
hold
because
on.
slot.
Bots,
Okay,
let me land.
you
Let
say
me
your part.
land.
Say
Let
your
me
part.
land. I'm just gonna tell you, if I'm saying see the season out with Rude, I'm not saying Rude is the guy to take us forward for the next 5 years. He's just here to paper over the cracks and just end the season how it is, right? Because look at Good Evening. Look at Unai Emery. He was a wrecking ship with Arsenal. With the other team, he's playing well. The same logic could be applied to Rude as well. He was doing good in the 4 games he had with us. He went to Leicester, ended up being shit. So nothing is set in stone, but you don't really change what is working for you.
Mhm.
I understand the long-term goal that you want. Prepare for the long-term goal first. Your execution of the long-term goal is here. Your preparation for that wasn't there. Did you prepare for the long-term goal in the summer? No, you did not. Did you prepare for the long-term goal in the winter? No, you did not. And people are hopeful that, oh, next summer window, we're going to go ahead and then again prepare. Bro, you ain't preparing for shit. Only prepare for your life to be ruined, your weekends to be done for. Prepare your mind to hold depression. If you don't know how to handle depression, you would be taught that by Manchester United
Yeah,
for free.
yeah, yeah.
Find yourself a therapist because we all need one now.
Heard. All right. Well, Mark and Ronald, I wanted to make sure we've wrapped up on Man United, Everton / Ruben Amorim, and then we can
He
move
set
on.
himself up for the
Yeah, I don't
failure.
agree with that, bro. I didn't like Rude as a manager, bro. I go and be real honest, bro. He couldn't cut it as an attacking coach, so I not having it, bro.
Yeah, and you're
But
having
Rude
what
got the
you're having
solo.
right now. Okay, no problem.
No, the thing that I had problems with Ronald's examples is like they're all very different cases. I understand the commonality that you're bringing, that they didn't need to have crazy transfers to instill that.
Bro, all we
Hold on,
needed
hold on, hold
was to
on,
see
hold
the
on.
season out.
I let
Yeah,
you
go on.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
go on, go on.
The objective should be see the season out, make sure you're not tanking the ship, and then you can figure out, like, you're in a privileged position to right now. Ten Hag just said, "I'm not taking any jobs until 1st of July." I don't, because he's seeing what Ruben Amorim is going through now and being like, "Oh damn, it's actually a terrible idea to start a job mid-season." You know, but for me, I maintain this. It can be that you can be terrible if you don't have long-term planning on how you want to actually prioritize things. Make sure you
And,
stabilize
and
the
and
ship.
that's my point, bots.
Yeah,
Like, look at Will Man United, what he's saying. Like,
yeah.
let's bring back Rude. I'm not saying that. I never said that. I said see the season out with him. Obviously, in hindsight, now you're gonna go ahead and raise this thing. You couldn't have said this thing when Rude was at the job because he was doing fairly well for himself, right?
Mm.
Now you're actually glorifying and saying your words now as it is because now you have data to support it. At the time, I had the data to support the argument to see the season out with him. For me, the simplest thing was see the season out with what you can, secure the 41 points, secure your position in the league, and prepare. This season was your best chance to prepare for the summer transfer window. In the
100.
summer, you should have brought in Amorim, right? Brought on his players as well that he requires, or you feel as the club requires in the direction you want to go. Because
Yeah.
one thing's clear to me, I don't know what people might think, but I do feel that our new system wants to go the 3-4-3 route because they were looking at Tommy Tuchel, who also plays a 3-4-3 system. They looked at one more manager, I think it was De Zerbi, who also has played 3-4-3 in the past. and then they decided to go with Ruben Amorim, who also plays the 3-4-3 system, right?
Yeah.
So they should have used this year to prepare for the next year. That is how you win, or whatever your mission 21, that media's mission you've created, gets successful. When you prepare in hindsight, you're just preparing bare Excel sheets and bare PowerPoint presentations, and that's all you're doing. It's not helping the team on the pitch. What is the team on the pitch doing? Nothing. Close to zilch. The manager is the prime example for the failures. Bro, you only yourself said playing Kobe Mainu in the 9 did not make sense. I would be baffled if in his head it made sense. Because how on earth was it making sense? It did not. Kobe Mainu in the 10 made sense. You should have just stuck to that.
Yeah.
And if you really
100%,
want to
bro.
go through the cycle, if you really want to go through the cycle of 5 years, or in 5 years we would be something, then show us what your plan of action for the 5 years is. Just don't say in 5 years I would be a billionaire. What is your plan of action for going to achieve that? You can't just sit home for 5 years and be a billionaire, sir. That is not how life works. You can manifest shit, but it's not going to give you zilch. You're just going to be a meaty guy, fat guy on your sofa, made nothing. You have to prepare your mind, bro. You have to show me a
Leave the
plan of
fat guys
action.
on the sofa alone, though.
I'm a fat guy. Don't worry about it. Forget
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But you have to have a plan of action, bro. Right now, you tell me, bots, have you seen any plan of action from how many interviews, quotations, club statements, everything that you've heard from the management? Do you see the Mission 21, the mission that they're trying to create? It doesn't make sense, bro.
Sure.
Nothing is landing. It's just everything is being talked about in thin air and then forgotten about it. And the next week they just talk about something else.
Yeah. No,
We've had more redundancies and financial cuts done this season than wins, probably. Because
Sure.
we took away the money for people's funerals. If you remember, Club Legends funerals, money has been taken away. They've taken away seats and executive box passes from Club Legends. Sir Alex, his money got taken away. Right now, the free food has been taken away. 400 people have been sacked. All of these things, are they quantifying to any kind of financial gain towards the club?
Well,
Obviously,
that's what
we
Omar
do think-
Barada just said. It's cutting down
But-
financial redundancies.
He's saying that, but he's
That's
also
BS, bro.
saying
That's BS.
well, if you do the LHS to the RHS in his statement, he's saying in the last 5 years, or how many years he quoted, Manchester United has been doing shit. They've been doing shit on the pitch. That doesn't mean you got to fire 400 people that you've employed.
100%.
How is that correlated to each other? You need to improve. Are you okay? So let me ask you this, bots. What has Barada done in the last 1 year that he's sat on that chair to improve from the last 5 years on the pitch? Don't tell me all the other shit that he's been pulling off. On the pitch, what has he done? The only thing they have to show for is Dorgu.
Dorgu, Euro. Did Euro come before Barada? Maybe about the same time. I can't remember the timeline of events now, but I think I'd attribute like a new recruitment strategy and not overpaying for players to the few things that Ineos have done. I don't think.
The thing is, we're trying to save money, right? From places that are not going to have a very significant impact. If you really want to be the man of the top, right? Come out, Mr. Omar Barada, and make a statement for the next how many months are left. I am not taking no salary. You know what? I'm cutting down on my salary for next year as well. Why are you getting paid 4 million for doing what? Finding Dorgu.
Yeah. I mean, hijacking Real Madrid, exactly. IK hijacking Real Madrid. That was something we celebrate. Some people here.
But the reality is this, right?
I'm not gonna. No, hold on. I'm not
Hold
gonna
on,
allow this
bro.
narrative.
Yeah,
Mark, please. I'm not
Just
gonna
hold on. I
allow
just wanted
this
to say
narrative.
this real quick, right? Because
Bro,
I understand
please.
the whole
I'll be
cost
done in
cutting
2
thing.
minutes, Mark. I'll be done in 2 minutes. I'll be done in 2 minutes, I swear. But for your reference, what you're saying, hijacking the Barada deal, that only happened because of Jorge Mendes. Because we as a club decided to pay 60 million for Ogate only to have first dibs on Lenny Euro. If we hadn't signed Ogate, we never would have gotten Lenny Euro. So please take that out of your mindset that, oh, Omar Barada made some calls and did something. He did not.
Well, Jorge Mendes should have talked with Jason Wilcox, who had talked with Omar Barada. Wouldn't you say that?
Oh, oh wow, what a move. So
No,
that was
I'm just
handed to
I'm
you.
just asking because I know you're trying to say the flowers
So
go
that
to
was
Jorge
handed
Mendes,
to
but
you.
he clearly had
But
spoken and
again, boss,
negotiated with somebody.
that was what was handed to them as an opportunity. The same way when they went to Bayern Munich to only sign Matthias de Ligt, and they were handed the opportunity to sign
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui as well. Did they actually go ahead and scout Mazraoui? No, sir, they did not. They just saw
So
the
we fell upon
opportunity
Lenny Euro. They fell
and
upon
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui, and they shouldn't get credit for none of that work. Okay,
Oh,
all right, fair enough.
credit for completing those deals. Fair
Fair,
enough. Go give that credit.
fair point. Fair point. Beautiful words, by the way, here from Fred the Red, guys. We will wrap up this with these words: that supporting United isn't a choice; it's a religion, and Old Trafford is our church. Whoever is playing and whoever is the manager, every match day we put on our shirt. We put our shirt and kiss the badge, and we keep supporting. That's beautiful words from Fred the Red about supporting a club in times of good and times of bad. It's a great moment right now to transition the show and say, remind everybody
Yeah.
that's watching, hit the like button, by the way. Let's get the women's.
Before we go to the women's, bro, I just wanted to
Okay.
say this, right? Because I was
Yeah.
trying to tie in this to the end.
Yeah.
With all this that they're doing and this cost cutting that they're doing, bro, let me be
Yeah.
honest about life. You
Yeah.
cannot buy into a football club, which is a big money business, and do it on minimalistic on a minimalistic budget.
Yeah.
Because literally all these cost cuttings that they're talking about, it really not gonna save us 50, 60, 100 million to purchase players, bro. It's not. And this is the problem that I have. Everybody is so excited, and Barada might be a good CEO and all, because I was happy that Barada came in as a CEO, bro. I'm not gonna say that I didn't like Barada. I appreciated Barada for what I know he was capable of. But realistically, bro, I think that they're bullshitting Man United fans in general right now, because for you cut all these stuff, the total funds that you save is not even going to purchase one player, bro. So think about that.
Yeah.
And we got men them going to say, well, bro, they have to do this, they have to do this. You know what Ineos should be doing? Investing a hundred to $300 million, bro, into the club. Because they bought into a football club and decided that they invested the 1.8 billion into the Glazer pockets and none into the club. None into the club. Not a dollar they put into the club. And that they knew that this was gonna be the case. And I just want everybody to understand. When they invested the 1.8 billion, they knew the club was not getting a dollar.
Yeah.
And they knew it. They knew the club wasn't, they had the books for the club for 3 months. They knew the problems that they were getting themselves into. They knew that it's either they drag Man United through the mud or they invest $500 million to help keep United on track, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the problem, bro. And I feel like for everybody who said that they know state ownership, this is what we get. Because all those who say they didn't want Qatar, bro, well, this is where we end up without Qatar, bro. Because Qatar would have come in and clear the debt. And they would have put money into the club. You feel they would have come in and talk about we need to cut 400 jobs? Nah, bro. This is the most embarrassing time to be a United fan, in my honest opinion, bro. And no one else responsible for that but Ineos, bro. Not I wouldn't even blame the Glazers for that. Because when they had to do it, they would take a loan.
Yeah.
Of course, it put us in more debt, but it never run the name through the mud like Ineos is doing right now, bro. That's just my honest opinion.
All right. Big up on that one. Cost cutting needs to happen, says Never Miss Rob. Corner, big up yourself. Corner in the house saying Sir Jim Ratcliffe has now closed the canteen and he's serving sandwiches. It's tough times. It's embarrassing times, as Mark just put it. Guys, let's transition.
It's not even.
WSL updates, Riley. What's going on in the WSL? 2 minutes. Please.
Well, we just had major breaking transfer news from Aston Villa, and the club has confirmed that Adriana Leon has joined San Diego away for an undisclosed fee.
So the transfer window is still open?
Well, they closed, but This is just reaching us in the last half an hour or so. 45 minutes ago, the forward signed for Villa in the summer of 2023, joining from Man United. She made 37 appearances in Claret Blue, scoring on 9 occasions. That major breaking news. Adriana Leon has joined San Diego away from undisclosed fee. And it is back.
She's joining Man United, or she's joining from Man United?
She's joined Man United. She joined from Man United to Villa in 2023, and she's now joining San Diego Wave for an undisclosed fee.
Okay, so her career is going further and further down.
Some sort of that. And speaking about Man United, the women's team's back on Sunday. 6 games, one of them Man United versus Leicester City. The ladies, 5, all 5 wins in the last 5. Can you believe it? Not
so we're catching up with Chelsea women. That's what you're saying.
7 points now behind Aston Villa, Everton, Tottenham, Man City, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Brighton, Chelsea, and Arsenal versus West Ham. It is those all 6 games on Sunday. It is WSL returning. This is Super Sunday, people. We're back in business.
All right. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. And is there a Champions League match happening? A women's Champions League match soon?
Yeah, the Women's Champions League, it is on the way soon. We can tell you the 18th and 19th of March starts the first of the 2 quarter-final legs, 18th and 19th of March. Man City and Chelsea will be playing on the 19th of March.
Man United is not in the Champions League?
No, not Man United. Man City v Chelsea. It's talking about March Madness. Man City v Chelsea. League Cup final. Champions League first leg. We got the WSL and the Champions League second leg as well. 4 matches against the Citizens this March.
Well, I hope you guys lose, Riley. Thank you for your update. Big up yourself. Shout out to Riley for that update. And also, Doctor will be at the under-18s game on Friday for Man United, not Arsenal.
Yeah, Doctor, I hope you would enjoy the fruits that you're going to be getting served.
Yo, Doctor. Big up the people that
by
are
the way,
around.
Mark, you still need to do the hot chip challenge, bro. People want it, and you have to deliver.
Bro, I have the hot chip. I'm not gonna take the hot chip when I sip.
Having the hot chip.
Let me give you some words. It will clear your nostrils.
No, wait.
Whatever
No.
congestion you have going on. Mark,
No, bro. I not doing that until I feel better, bro.
It will clear the nostrils.
Forget that, bots.
And
Forget that.
flush
bots.
your
no,
blood.
bots.
No. So like
for you.
Mark, like how
the
Bot
cough
said
that you have.
Like how Bot said, there is timeline to greatness. Is there a timeline on when your sickness is going to end, so people can know? Okay, this date.
If I feel better in the next 48 hours, I will do the hot chip.
You will feel better after the hot chip, bro. It's
not happening like that, bro. It's not happening.
Do you know it has a Trini pepper, a pepper from Trinidad.
I know.
Right?
So
I know.
Okay, so bots, you can do this. Hold on. Bots, hold on. You can do this, bots.
Yeah.
Mark, take time till Friday, right? Bots, what football power hour is it? Is it going to be? Is it 101?
Yes.
Okay, so 101, 102.
Let's do 103.
Okay, 103. So, Mark, it's a good opportunity on Friday. You have the whole week till Friday to, get yourself back up.
You're still crying because you lose the prediction the other day, and you was going through stress from doing the predictions, bro. You're still crying about that. I want to talk to me about coughing on cue. Bro, check your mental health, bro. You can't make predictor games and then cry about it when you lose,
when
bro.
it's time to talk about the Glazers, there's no cough. And then after the Glazers, when we're talking to hot chip, there's a cough. Nah,
it's okay. It's okay. Bots, give Mark. It's recorded. All of this is
I know why
recorded,
Bots vex, because Bots had to do the hot chip, and Bots looked like he was dying.
He's done it, the hot chip. But he's a man of his word. He's done it.
Yeah,
he delivered what he promised. Right? So, Mark, take your time up until Friday, and on Friday on Football Power Hour or KG's channel, whichever you prefer,
Yeah.
you just got to deliver the hot chip.
That-
It's with you. We all know it's with you.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
said he's got it
it's only
with you.
haters in the track like Will Man United who don't know anything and just like to chat shit, you know. Because he don't know I had the hot chip, but he talking shit. It's,
Mark,
it's these weird people, bro. You don't know where this come out, bro. Just
But
like
you still
Man.
have to
Man,
eat it.
you
Like,
said Man United would be better when we sign Amorim and fire Ten Hag. But talking about men them manager out. Wonder how that went for you, man. You forget you was the one who wanted Ten Hag sack and was Amorim was going to do better. You to get top 4. Man, not me, bro. Not me. Watch your mental health, bro. Watch your mental health.
yeah, there was no coughing in that anger, but coming back to the hot chip, Mark, you gotta deliver it, bro.
Yeah, I'll do the hot chip, bro. As soon as I feel better, I'll do the hot chip.
we will not let you sleep until you do it, bro. Like there's
Bro,
no way.
nobody don't have to worry. I told men I was going to do the hot chip all the time, bro. I never said I
Okay.
was never going to do the hot chip like Joe Blackman and thing, you know, bro. You know, and you bots, you
Wow,
Mr. Bot said you was never going to do no
now,
hot chip. You was waiting
wait,
it out
hold
on all kind
on.
of drama.
Now you're
I shocking they did
deflecting.
though.
Wait, bots, are you seeing him? Bots,
Get
are you
outta
seeing this
here.
guy? He's now deflecting the
He's
conversation to
deflecting,
Joe.
bro. Standing
Now
up,
he's
calling
saying,
people
no,
out,
he's
bro.
saying
Nah.
Joe hasn't done it. Wow.
No. Joe still needs to do the ice water bucket, whatever. That challenge, you know. And he says, I have a hot chip challenge now. Oh, Joe also has to take the hot chip.
Yeah, I think I heard him say this on one of the streams where he was actually
Plus
conducting it.
the
So I
ice
think
bucket.
I'm not sure. I think
No,
he
I
wants
know
to
about the ice
contest
bucket.
that.
I didn't know about the hot chip. This
I
is
think he wants to also contest that in the court. So I think he
oh
has some
no.
evidence on his side.
Words of advice: don't contest. Just do the time, bro. Just do the time. If you do the crime, you gotta do the time. That's how it goes. Anyway, guys, what a mega show. We're approaching 3 hours, and we've talked about Ten Hag, we've talked about Man United, talked about Glenios, and also Ruben Amorim as well. And lots of things that were very interesting talking points. We also talked about Hoyland. Shout out to Sibusis on his debut call. For 2 hours, he was here defending Rasmus Hoyland, telling us we are looking at the picture the wrong way. Anyway, let us know if you disagree with him or if you agree.
What this club needs is something that there is in Syria. It's called the ultras. We need the ultras to be created. These top reds aren't good enough. You need the ultras.
The ultras.
You need people who take things
ultras?
by force. Bro, ultras made Zlatan Ibrahimovic stand on the pitch and listen to him. They're the real voice of the fans.
Yes.
Our top reds, they're just meaty-ass people, bro.
Facts. No, but it's a combination though. We can't have a team of all ultras. There's gotta be ultras and you know, and I feel like the
fans need to raise their voice.
Hey, I have the hot chip, you know, Fred. I have the hot chip, bro.
Where's the hot chip?
Is here.
Turn the camera on. Let's see the hot chip. We don't need to see you. We need to see the hot chip.
I sent the video of me with the hot chip since yesterday, bro. I don't know why
no,
I'm talking like if I don't have the hot
you
chip, bro.
saying it's here. You are on a device that has a camera and a microphone. Turn the camera on. We don't need to see your face. We just need to see the hot chip. That's all.
No, bro.
Put the tissue away. Why you?
I go and take the hot chip. I go and take
Show
my
us
hot chip
the
this
hot
week, bro.
chip. Show it.
Bro, I had to get up and go all the way downstairs to get that chip.
Now you can't go downstairs.
Well,
no.
Mark, we can run the show for another 8 minutes while you get it. It's okay,
bro. We can continue the show. 3 hours is nothing. You know, we can go.
I don't know why men trying to. Why men is always be trying to put me under this kind of.
Bro, you said the words. I got the hot chip here more than once.
I have the hot chip.
Show.
I sent it on yesterday. I sent men the video of the hot chip.
Show us the hot chip. You don't have to take it now. You can wait till.
I already showed men the hot chip, bro.
Not a video.
I tell men the other day, bro. Right now, I have some visitors at my house, so and I'm real sick, bro. So I can't really be traipsing around the house, bro. I told KG and them that. So yes, that's why I wait so long because I have to wait for more.
So you can't go downstairs.
You know what I mean? So
you can't go downstairs, but you
no,
can.
bro, because I'll get my niece sick, bro. And she's staying
okay,
there
so
for a
just
week,
text,
so I can't really be on that man.
Just text someone to leave the hot chip outside your room.
Yeah, well, they don't, but they ain't come home from work yet now, bro. So when they come home,
So
I
there's
can bring the
okay.
hot chip and take our next picture.
So you're saying there's no one at home right now.
No.
So if there's no one at home, you can go downstairs.
No, I can't, bro. Because when I go downstairs and I cough in the only place, bro, and everybody gets sick, bro, I go and be the one responsible for a hot chip. Makes sense, bro. Makes sense.
Nah. You're a criminal, bro. No.
Men have video evidence already, bro. I don't need to show men anything else again, bro. Men just had to wait until I sit down and eat the hot chip, bro. Patience.
You've thrown the hot chip away.
What's that?
Thrown the hot chip away.
Why would I throw the hot chip away, bro?
No. This is a madness.
What is this one
my
called?
God.
My Thomania is a type of pathological life.
There's the problem with some men, them, bro. Some men, them, bro. They don't understand. They don't understand normal
Wait,
behavior,
let's look
bro.
at treatment. Let's run out. Help out, brother.
There are no formal treatments to it, bro.
Oh Lord, trust your gut if something feels off. Notice if the person dodges questions or gives vague answers. Notice if the person seems anxious or defensive when confronted with the hot chip. Notice if the person changes their story repeatedly. Notice if
Why are they describing Mark?
They're not describing me, bro. I had the hot chip. I don't know why men acting like if I don't have the hot chip, bro. Like it's real weird, bro. It's real weird. Because first of all, right? You know, the funny thing with this whole situation with the hot chip, right? Men, this fella, El Capitan, lost he work, because all he's studying is YouTube. Talking about your personal business. You understand? When men have shit to do, bro, they have to do what they have to do, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
no, we
intelligence,
understand.
bro.
We understand. We're just being the spokesperson for
people.
Bro.
The streets are the ones asking.
Yeah, I don't care about people, bro. As long as they're not paying me, I don't care, bro. Especially Manj. I don't care about Manj and his fake ideals, bro.
It's just not Manj. It's Manj, it's Kenny, it's Joe, it's
bro.
It's
anytime it's more than 3 people, they're probably right. If there's an
United
opinion,
community.
Yeah,
bro,
but you see, the thing is, bro, is that when men these same people, right, know that I have Deutsch courses on afternoons. Them same people know I have my master's course at uni doing, right? Them same people know I had to work and all these kind of things. But when KG and them men was talking about why it is I can't come on stream here, none of them was talking about that, bro. None of them was talking
Mark,
about that, including you bots. I
think,
bro.
Mark,
all of them and them.
Mark,
so I don't want to hear none of y'all, bro. Y'all can't tell me about anything and chastise me for anything right now, bro. Because all you man them know, I have my shit going on. And then you man them want to pretend to keep
Mark, we didn't ask about masters. We didn't ask about
no.
All we said is go downstairs.
Them responsible for this,
go
bro.
Downstairs.
Men them like you and Joe, who's supposed to be man them friends and be honest about life.
Let me ask you.
All it is live when it suits you all, bro. And then want to talk about me like if I lie, bro. You and Joe, bro. And Joe is the worst one of all, bro. Joe is the worst one of all. All his terrible friends, bro. Terrible friends, bro. Right? Terrible friends. Y'all are not trustworthy. Because you men them know. You man them know, bro. I don't do streams certain days and in the afternoon at certain times because I have classes and things, bro. And you man them make it seem to KG like I ducking because I don't have these things to do, bro. So I don't having that with you and Joe. Joe can't tell me nothing.
When was the last time you were missing for so long? When was the last time you were
I
missing
was on
for
tour,
so
bro.
long?
You know how tour works? Do you know how tour works, bro?
No, I
you're not at
hear
home.
how tour works. I'm just asking you that people are saying they haven't seen you outside of the scene for a long time until
because I was on tour working, bro. I have shit to do.
So what they're saying is the moment the hot chip challenge came along, there were masters, there were 2 jobs, there were
it wasn't even that, bro. But understand what I'm saying. The problem with man them is man them have basic jobs they're working, you know what I mean? And when they don't have a regular day job, like most guys have regular day jobs. They go to office from 8 to 4 and whatnot, and I don't. You understand what I'm saying? So
Please,
it's not
hey,
my
Mark,
problem, and I
don't
don't
harm
care.
yourself. Don't lose your job or don't
Well,
ruin
see,
relationships.
Joe
Please.
is being a good
Please.
friend. He said he was the one who was telling KG that you had a new
Bro,
job,
he didn't
and he
tell
was the
KG
one
the full
relaying the
truth, bro.
message.
Because them men was still pressing me every day when they know, bro, I have shit to do. So it's like, when I tell man I have XYZ to do, bro, what do you want me to do? I can't say
They've
nothing.
all,
I not going to be
they,
El Capitan
Mark,
that
they
you know,
all
right now, he ain't
understand
going to work.
the
It's a personal,
XYZ to
I
be
have a
done.
personal issue with the office. You know what I
Mark,
mean?
they all understand the XYZ to be done, but you have to understand they want the hot chip.
Well, they wanted, bro. I had the hot chip. I'll do the hot chip when I feel better.
Brother,
Until then,
you
them
would have
things.
gone downstairs. You
Mark,
would have even
if
returned the
we
hot chip downstairs if it has to
Mark,
live
if we
downstairs.
Nah,
trust your
bro.
words right
You
now,
know?
Mark, if
No,
we
bro.
trust your words, Manchester United
I
would
am
be
not doing
relegated
that,
before
bro.
you would do the hot
So,
chip challenge.
Ronald, let's just ask him. So
Because
when
the
you
hot
filmed
chip,
this hot chip video that you sent, where was it? Was it downstairs or upstairs?
I never saw
it
the
was
video. So
downstairs.
please allow me, fam. I never saw the video.
Yeah, I never saw the video either, but I'm just wondering how Mark went downstairs, and he says he doesn't want to go downstairs because he wants to. He will
No,
infect
but bots,
people,
the thing
and then
is,
he goes and films himself with a hot chip
but
downstairs. I don't know if
bots,
he's even in the video.
what's really no,
You know?
bots. What's really not convincing me right now is that I feel when listening to Mark and whatever he saw, I think almost saw the video. What's not convincing me
Almost
is
saw
that
the video of
he
a
would
hot
do
chip,
it.
but Mark was not in it. I
So
guarantee you,
I,
Mark was not in that.
I just feel United would be relegated before Mark does the hot chip challenge.
Really?
So I don't
Do you
know.
feel Man United could be relegated before I do the hot chip?
Yes.
You should never sign Amorim then.
No, don't deflect to Amorim. Stay on you, sir. You're on your case.
No, now the
Bro,
coughing begins on cue. Wow,
I am
it's
not.
like
I will
you
do the
know
hot
when
chip in a few
you're
days, bro.
Ronald.
Relax.
Let's sit in this liar for a
No,
second.
I think when
What,
he gets angry, he just forgets he's sick, and when he
bro?
calms down,
We
he
do this
remembers he's sick.
when your boss is calling you to check on why you called in sick. You be like, I'm holding up.
Bro, you
you know.
don't need to fake for your boss, bro. Why
No,
would
that's
you
what
need to
you're
fake for
doing,
your
bro.
boss? Bro, listen. But listen, I don't have the energy to care about those things, bro. I been so real, bro. If I wasn't sick, I already do the hot chip, bro. You understand? I am one of those people that don't care, bro. Understand? We understand what I'm saying. If it is I go and do, I say I go and do something, I will do it. I don't need nobody to pressure me into doing anything because I don't care, bro.
Okay.
But
All right.
again, Mark, there is a timeline to something. If you do it 1 year from now, it's lost its essence. You hear the point? Like,
Yeah, this guy's never gonna do it, Ronald. Like, we just need anticipation, bro. If you just showed us on the video, that's all we would know that, oh, he's gonna do it on a reckless breakfast, or he's gonna do it
Why
like
will
on
Man
happy
United
hour.
always have to come with
Or
these weird statements, bro? Will,
that's
something
all.
is wrong with you mentally, bro? Like you always need to make these kind of weird,
No,
stupid
no,
jokes,
forget the
bro.
mental. No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no.
I want to ask Will a question, bro. Will, real this 2025, bro. You need to stop this shit, bro. We not friends like that. One. Two, stop it, bro. Because if I was to say those things about you, you're gonna come in the chat and cry about it in every single stream that you know I go on from KG channel, go all the way back to every single channel, bro. Right? So you need to stop those things, bro. Because I'm not going to sit here and say you be kissing Joe Glazer every single week to get free tickets to go to the game. You understand?
okay, fair enough. Okay, we
We hear
understand.
you.
Will is kind of Will is kind of weird like that. But when
This
will
no,
you
leave
have
Will
the
alone.
hot chip?
No, Will need to leave me alone, bro. Will always
Okay.
come and attack me with some weird shit all the time. I'm tired of him, bro. Tired.
Okay, all right.
But
The
Mark,
vibes have been good on the show
okay. So
today.
Mark, we
Let's
will
keep it good.
forget Will. But when will you be ready?
I tell you
That's
already,
all we
as soon
want
as
to know,
I
and
feel
then we'll
better, the
finish the
hot chip
show.
will come out, bro. I will do my hot chip challenge. I excited to do the hot chip
When?
challenge, you know, because
When?
I
Give
see
us the
man them
date.
cry like they're gonna die. I see man them put hot chip in the eye. I see Butts look like he was so uncomfortable. He just wanted to end the stream. You know what I mean? I want to see how
But
it go feel.
Bots was doing rondos on the sofa. He was going up and down. He was
Butts was looking like he wanted to
Get out. Both of you guys get out. The question is just when, not when Butts. Why was Butts looking like that, man? This is some craziness. Guys, we need to help Mark out. Honestly, I am worried about this brother. And yeah, we noticed we read the treatments, right? There's no formal treatments, but we have to encourage him to get out of that sort of habit, right? And there's 4 clear plans, 5 clear things that we need to make sure that we look out for, right? Notice if the person's stories are extensive, colorful, or dramatic. Notice if the person changes their story repeatedly. Notice if the person seems anxious or defensive when confronted. Notice if the person dodges questions or gives vague answers. Trust your gut if something feels off. Well, yeah. Guys, this is all for informational purposes only, and it's just so that we care about our brother. We want the best for him. More importantly, we want him to recover, obviously. So get well soon, Mark. Hot chip will cure you. Anyway, guys, big up everybody that has made this stream mega. Like, I was trying to do a 30-minute stream, but here we are 3 hours, 5 minutes almost later. And it's because this is so much fun. It gives me so much joy. And I hope that you have hit the like button as well. And also got a little bit of joy from today's stream, because we all need that therapy, considering how our club is doing. Alien Tenno, big up yourself. Another 200 workers lose their jobs. Stop watching Man United, people. We talked about this earlier on, 400. Guys, let's not depress ourselves. Back to the beautiful words that Fred the Red said. And yeah, I'll keep them on the screen right there for you to check out as we end the show. Football Power Hour!